Hey, what is up? We are live. We're welcoming Jamie back. How we doing?
Doing pretty good. Happy Bunny Day, everyone. Hope everyone had a good holiday.
Oh yeah, I had a great day. I just told him I planned on doing like my emojis and stuff. I failed. I failed everybody. I grilled. I ate too much, and then I slept all day. But it was awesome. I have 4 days to work on this stuff. But let's say hi to chat. We have Pepper Tony. We have Megatron, and we will get into some football after the intro.
We're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Taming souls in descent. Grinding drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains from late season voids. He's dropping all the flames. Bestball Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school RB stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who hangs? Thunder in the names, claiming all the kills. Flames, names, games. Degen wrath of fuse, stone age torment remains. Bestball eternal, in remains infernal domain. Pterodactyl pigs screaming, cayman chaos reigns. Fossil fury fuels the fire, drafted through the veins.
All right. And for those of you who are not aware, this man that's with me is the guy who's made that song. He made all the songs for the Fanspeak Network, songs all over the industry at this point. Uh, they're all awesome. Want to thank you again.
Oh, anytime, man. I have fun doing it. I'm glad you actually use them.
Yeah. I kind of get the like special treatment here because like you'll send me songs before you send them to the people you made them for.
Yeah, just to get your opinion.
And I always love them. Like every once in a while, there's a thing or two. And speaking of that, does he know his song is done?
Oh no, I was just messing around with that.
Yeah.
Since you said it was weird, I just kind of stopped.
Well, no, like I think it's something like I mean, just send it to him and tell him what I said, and like we can get out of that. But Jerry, the track you have is fire. Just so you know. We got W for Omega here. We have Victor. Welcome back. My very first subscriber, my buddy, real life buddy, Victor Koch here. Thank everybody for popping in. But we are going to do a war room. We're going to try to enter a war room. I'm going to go ahead and enter it right now. We are +3 for a war room. So anybody who wants to do a war room, you have time. Like we should be able to get this to fill with only a +3. So, and also as you pop in, if you could smash the like, and if you're new and you enjoy the content, hit the sub. That would be fantastic. But yeah, I like you told me a bit about like what got you into music and all that stuff, and like it's there's reasons you really love doing it. So, and like I'm really glad you enjoy it because I think everybody enjoys everything you put out.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Like I used to actually do live, like with the guitar and actually like a microphone back in the day with one of my buddies. But then he ended up passing away, so I kind of stopped doing that. And then I just picked it up again because now everything it's easy. I can just type stuff in and just do it all on with my fingertips. So
yeah, like I don't like the interesting thing is like you understand all the different types of music too, right? Like you can do
not all
like,
type.
well, so like rock and rhythm, like rap, rhythm and blues, all that kind of pacing and style, you do a really good job with.
Like this one person, I just was on their show last week, and they said they like reggae. So that's like one thing I cannot do is reggae.
Yeah. Can you hook me up with some polka? Can you, like, it's like, okay, I don't do the not popular things very well. So we got the 106. It's a pretty solid spot. Mm-hmm. We got Bloop Bloop at the 1. I don't see anybody in here. We got worst team. Worst team has been in a couple of my drafts, so I assume that worst team is listening. Welcome, sir. And if you're in here and I didn't shout you out, go ahead and say something. We will review some of the teams later for sure. So, what do you like to do at the 6? Do you like to just take either Genty or like Jonathan Taylor, JSN, whoever's left? Puka's been falling here now. I What do you think about Puka? Like,
I think Puka will be fine. I mean, we still got a while till the season starts. I think he'll
Yeah.
be all better by then. But at 106, I usually go like JT. Sometimes I'll do the CMC, but that's only if like JSN, Jamar Chase is not there. So we'll see who falls.
yeah,
Sometimes I debate Amon-Ra St. Brown because that dude's a beast, man. He's been like a top 5 receiver the past 2-3 years straight.
I think that once Puka is off the board, you can argue several names there. I think you could argue pretty much every name down to like James Cook.
Yeah,
Like, I think Genty, James Cook. Like I'm definitely Genty over him. I think Amon-Ra is kind of the name of that group. I have a bag of Amon-Ra. Like if this it didn't load up my BBO. It's fine, but I have like 14% Amon-Ra. So like I'm definitely game to bring him up. If you want to do that or go JT or see like whatever you want to do.
I think JT is probably the safest bet.
Let's do that.
We grab a receiver maybe on the second round.
Yeah. So for this contest specifically, if Rice falls to 30, I don't know what you think of him, but if he falls to 30, I think he's kind of an auto click because I think most of this contest he's going to go because it's 50% filled after this lobby, I believe. So I think that most of this contest he's going to go on the left side of the board.
Yeah, I'm worried they're going to be drafting someone early. So they got the 9th pick. I know they're interested in like Tyson, Tate, Lemon.
Yeah, they spent a 30 visit on Lemon.
Yeah.
I just seen that the other day or today, I think it was. I don't think like Lemon to me is the pure replacement for Rice next year if he goes there. Like if they want Lemon, it to me that's really bad news for Rashid Rice staying a Kansas City Chief next year.
Yeah,
if they
100%.
go with Tate, I think that I think Tate's the clear 101. I think you agree. My fear is that they're gonna end up going with like Casey Concepcion at 9 because he's got all that buzz and he is the exact player that Andy Reid's been trying to find all these years with these after the catch monsters like that he keeps drafting like McCole Hardman, Sky Moore, like Concepcion is an adult version of him. Like that's what he is. All right, so we got neighbors, we have London, Henry. Like I'm fine going all the way down to Nico. Like who do you like?
I usually go Neighbors.
I love neighbors.
Yeah. And then we got the option to get Dart later on.
Yeah, and Dart sometimes he falls back into 91. I don't know if we'll push it here. Like I'm fine just securing him at 67 or at 78, depending on what's happening in the room. Like I usually judge every room as I enter it. Like if I'm going to push the quarterback or not based on what's already happened. Like if we get a double elite quarterback, you just take your guys, right?
Oh yeah, yep.
Are you guilty?
Oh no, not right now.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to put my my poll question I was talking about. That's the reason I popped in early. Worst holiday candy. And it's
Oh man, I'm gonna have to vote on this.
It's Peeps, the Cadbury egg.
Oh, Cadbury egg's one of the best, isn't it?
A lot of people like it. Candy, corn, and just to troll Mike Robb, peppermints. Whenever I was looking this list up, peppermint just popped up as a candy again, so I thought I'd troll Mike Rob with it.
Man.
All right, so we're back on the clock. We have Olave available. We could scroll down for one of these other names.
I've been hitting a lot of Olave. I love him.
I thought so, and I think he should clearly be ahead of Pickens. Rice did go, by the way, at 26. So
yeah, I was on the clock. I think yesterday or the day before. Pickens was there, Olave was there, and I just kept going back and forth. I ended up going with Pickens, but after I hit him, I felt it was a mistake.
That's how I have like 5.5%, 6% Pickens, and every time I take him, it's regretfully. It's like I don't want none. I don't want none. But I definitely don't want more of him than Olave. Like I think you're with me. Like I think that the Saints are an offense that might explode this year.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And I know that we're paying way more than we did last year. I know that the concussion concerns are still a concern, and people aren't thinking about that at all. But like, that's drafting scared, and scared money doesn't make money, right? Like that's even like all the way to the stock market to fantasy football. Scared money rarely makes money. So, like last year, everybody fading Derrick Henry because he was old, right?
Yep. Yeah. And I was even fading CMC last year.
Me too. I mean, Kyron sucks, everybody. You should not take him. There's no way. He's definitely not a 4th-round pick. You should definitely not take him and let us take him at 43.
I don't mind Javonte Williams either.
I would be fine with either one of those. If they both go, which name do you like down here? So you got Burden, you got JMO, you have Loveland. Oh, well, we get one of them. DJ Moore gets pulled up. That was going to be a name I was going to throw out there. Do you want Kyron?
Yeah, let's go Kyron.
This is fantastic. Kyron at 43 in a war room. JT Kyron with Malik Neighbors and Olave. Like,
I love that.
This is fun. This is super fun. Well, I want to thank all of the Who crew for not entering this lobby. You guys are saints. Doesn't mean we've won anything, but it definitely feels good at this point. So DJ Moore on Drafters and DraftKings goes around pick 41. And in the big board, he still goes at like 50, 52. I've been trying to take him in like every lobby. I had a bag of him before he got traded. So like I feel pretty good, but a lot of those teams have dead pieces on it or had Emmett Johnson at 125. And not that I can't overcome that because I think the Emmett Johnson at 125 versus 175 is less of a hit than DJ Moore from round 9 to round 5, right?
So, yeah. Yep. DJ Moore, man, I was getting a lot of them in the middle of the 5th round.
Yeah.
So I just can't see taking them in the 4th.
Yeah, right. Like, and I think that when BBM opens, he's going to be in the middle of the 4th. And at that point, everything's reset. He's a fine pick again, right? But at this point, in the 4th round, I don't love it. But at the 5th, I think it's fine. So we're here with Rome, with Adams, with Christian Watson, with Cardinal Tate, your boy Judkins. Like, Swift? What do you want?
Ooh, well, if we
10 seconds.
Crap. Let's go Adams. Why not?
Yeah, just continue to take the ADP falls, build out a Rams thing here. Get a little bit of a fall on Adams, get a little bit of a fall on Kyron. For whatever reason, Adams, like ever since the news that they were trying to that they were mentioning him in trade talks, like he's just plummeted down the boards. And it's not like they're going to it's not like they were actively looking to trade him. They were looking to get AJ Brown. Is what I heard in the rumors. Now I don't have like a quoted source on that, but he was let known, like it was let known to him. But yeah, I don't plan on doing another war room. I plan on doing another big board after this, or doing a big board after this. Um, I did not put the time down for the war room, so we'll just put 5 minutes for the timestamp for now, and hopefully that's close enough. Um, somebody will probably go back and look. Yeah. Thanks for asking, Alex. And thanks for popping in. Yeah, so I have an absolute bad card on Tate. I know you do as well. Like, I have a hard time passing on him, but man, like, I think the 5th round is loaded. Like, I think the 4th and 5th round this year is where everything's going to be won. There's just so many names, and I think a lot of these names have a ability to like just skyrocket based on where they're at now.
Yeah, I mean, even Brian Thomas.
Yeah. It like all the way down to like DeAndre Swift, to me, like are people who could be like game breakers. All right, so we could double up again and take Tyler Warren. We could take Alec Pierce, Jordan Tyson, just to naked Drake May.
You know, I love Warren's value.
Let's do it.
We see Loveland going way earlier, and there's a possibility that Warren could actually outscore Loveland.
There is. I think Loveland is like the clear target earner on the Bears, and like I think that offense is going to score more points. But I think that Warren is capable of getting there. Like I would say if I were like I don't do projections, but if I were to just do it off the top of my head, I would say 30% of the time Warren outscores Loveland, something like that. Like it's definitely a way that could happen if they're both healthy. We've also already got a bet on the Indy offense here. So pairing that together, like we have a pass catcher and a running back paired on 2 different teams, which feels really good. And if we end up taking Dart here, I think with the way that this room is trending, we could get Dart back, but I don't think I would want to chance it. Would you?
Yeah, I would just grab your guy.
Yeah. Unless there's something that falls. Like I'm not a big Jalen Hurts guy anyway, even if he did fall. A lot of these names here, like I do think Ramondre is underpriced. And like, but I kind of like the RBs that come back anyway. Like if we were going to look at RB. So who is Indiana's quarterback week 1? No idea. All right. Do we just do this?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Secure the stack. It does matter a lot less because of the 2 of 12, the 30-seat final, right? But we're making bets on 3 offenses here. And these are 3 offenses that were really strong last year. We got the Colts while Daniel Jones is healthy. We have the Giants, who project to be a good offense into this year. And we have the Rams, who were one of the best offenses last year. So, like, we're making coordinated bets here on strong teams. I like that approach quite a bit. I think Riley Leonard may start a game or 2. And he didn't look that bad, but there's no way that, like, when Jones is healthy, that they're not going to play him. Like, that offense was completely different with Daniel Jones being healthy. Even if Lutz thinks that he's ass. Daniel Stephen Jones III, I think he keeps saying. All right, so what is left here? At wide receiver, we have Dobbs, we have Myers, we have Pittman. At running back, we have Algier, Dowdle, Monangai, Dobbins. What do you like?
Let's see. I do like Algier. I like
I'm fine.
Dobbins.
Yeah, I'm fine with either one of them.
I'm trying to stay away from the Pittsburgh, like
Okay.
all the Steelers.
Yeah. Let's do Algier then. Like that also gives us divisional correlation into the Rams as well. So that feels pretty solid. So you're just trying to stay away from Warren and Dowdle?
Yeah, and even the receivers.
Really?
Yeah.
It is a very reliant bet on if Aaron Rodgers comes back.
True. Yeah.
If Rodgers comes back, I think all of them are fine picks. And like, if they don't come back, I think everything is probably like 2 rounds too early. Because like Kirk Cousins just signed, right? Like, what other options do they have? Like, I like Will Howard. I liked him coming out, but like, we don't know anything about him, right?
Yeah, I don't think he's a starting caliber, more of a backup.
Yeah. All right. So whenever it comes back, Kyle Pitts is there. We could be done there. Quarterbacks, we could just lock up the Rams here. I don't have much Stafford. I don't love his price. I kind of like waiting for Shuck.
Yeah, that's what I usually do.
I think that we could do, like, if Dobbs comes back, I like Dobbs a lot. I would be fine being done at quarterback or at tight end as well. I'm fine with most of those names. I kind of massively prefer Dobbs here. Do you have any objections?
Yeah, I was thinking Dobbs or Pitts, but let's go Dobbs.
Do you want to do Pitts? We could do that.
No, let's do Dobbs. Even though I don't think New England's done at receiver, but right now he is the best option there.
Yeah, he's absolutely the best option there, and it's not like he goes to zero if they even add, like, if I'm wrong and they do trade for AJ Brown before the season, it's not like he goes to zero, right?
Yeah,
Dobbs is going to have a place on that offense, and like, it's an off. Once again, we're betting on an offense we expect to be better. I expect them to pass the ball a little more this year as well. Having a first place schedule, they should have I don't think they're going to run away in games. So Laporta every once in a while was falling back to like 115, which is one reason I kind of wanted Dobbs to see if we could push that back around. Oh, Stafford ended up going ahead of us anyway, so it didn't really matter. I mean, I think we're pretty much locked into just taking Shuck next if he makes it around, right?
Yeah, that's a good
and
bet.
Then, so the team right now for the audio listeners, we have a 1-3-4-1. We have Jackson Dart. We have running backs, Jonathan Taylor, Kyron Williams, Tyler Algier, wide receivers, Neighbors stacked up. We got Olave possibly stacked up, Devontae Adams, Romeo Dobbs, and then we have Tyler Warren. Like, with the way the finals are here, I'm even like, I wouldn't even hate like a naked Jared Goff, but like, I think Shuck's the play. What do you think?
Yeah, I got to go Shuck. He even has some rushing upside. He has the ability to run. So,
yeah. So I think he had a 2 rushing touchdown game at the end of the season there. He only had 186 rushes. I don't have my player profiler page up. Let me go do that in another screen real quick. But he had like one real typed in player instead of Shuck. Good job. But he had like a couple solid games down the stretch, right? Like he had 22, 21, 17, 18, 22. He had the 2 rushing touchdown game. After week 12, he basically looks like Bo Nix as a rusher. Like a bunch of like 20 to 30 yard games, and he had 1 spike with a couple touchdowns, right? Like that's what Bo Nix as a rusher looked like coming out of his first season, if I remember correctly. And everybody looks at Bo Nix as having that rushing upside. He's coming off of an injury. Tyler Shuck is not. So, and Shuck also has less weapons overall, which is good and bad. Because like I like ETN, but I do think that like Tyler Shuck is probably going to steal several of his touchdowns. Cam Ward at 122. Unstacked. All right. So, all right. What do you think we need to do here?
let's see. I do like Rashad White.
We got Shakir, McMillan.
I mean,
Um,
Ferguson's always reliable.
we could just do Ferg. I like getting the second tight end here. We could just bring up Kelsey as well. It's up to you, or we could just pull up Aaron Jones.
I'm good with either of those.
3 seconds.
Let's go, Jake.
Jake, sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah, I like Jake Ferguson. I don't have enough of him because I have a hard time taking him before Kelsey, and like Juwan Johnson's such a good price. Most of my Tyler Shuck teams have a Juwan Johnson on it, so like this, I think we could use like we're not at a point where we don't like are forced to not take a third tight end, but I do think like I don't know. We've almost spent enough capital to not take one, but Juwan Johnson goes early enough that I don't know if I want to add him as a third, you know. Like if he's there at 150, I'm probably like I just like the tight ends better in this range. I'm assuming Omar Cooper is not there at 139, which is fine. Like I need to diversify off of some Omar Cooper. So the positions we have left, like which of these guys do you like? I know you like Cooper. Do you like Boston?
Not
Not
until
really.
I find out what team.
Okay. And then running backs here, we have Coleman available. We have Mike Washington. We have JCM.
I even like Jonathan Brooks, kind of.
We could just do that. Get a third quarterback as well.
That would be interesting. I mean, we do have Warren, so
We have Warren and Jonathan Taylor, who caught a few passes last year. So, I'm fine with like basically any of those. Jonathan Brooks did go. Which route do you want to go? I think we're pretty open to do whatever we want here.
let's see. We got 3 running backs. Let's say I'd rather go with Aaron Jones just because we don't have 3 running backs.
Yeah. So, and we
And
have.
It would feel weird to take a third quarterback when we only have 3 running backs.
I don't know. I think Aaron Jones is the end of a cliff too. Like I think Aaron Jones is a cliff ahead of Jonathan Brooks, Tyrone Tracy.
Oh yeah,
like
all
of these, like Mike Washington and JCM. I kind of think that Aaron Jones should kind of go at the 120, right? Like up here with Rashad White. I think he should go up there. Jamari Taylor at 122. Somebody got star methoded, apparently. Jamari Taylor. I've not seen him drafted yet, and this guy just star methoded him at.
Yeah, that's way too early.
Yeah, that he definitely queued it up. Didn't expect to do it there. Everything else makes sense. Like everything else makes sense. He got Lamb stacked up with Dak, all of that stuff. Some asshole took Jake Ferguson from him. Then he took Jamari Taylor. I see what you were doing now. You were setting up the Jamari Taylor rage click. That's what you were doing. That's where we got. All right, so we could like do the Juwan Johnson thing here. I'm fine just stopping at those 2 quarterbacks. I'm fine adding a third as well. If we go with running back, like with this kind of team, I don't love Charbonnet, but he kind of fits.
Me neither.
Wide receivers, we have Juwan Johnson. Steph Diggs, I think. All right. So we have Juwan Johnson available, Mark Andrews, Strange. Any of these names that you like?
I think Andrews is being undervalued.
Would you rather do that or
I'd rather have Juwan with the
Let's
stack.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the wide receivers here are pretty ugly. I do like Juwan Jennings, and I like Boston some. We still like. I think at this point we're kind of locked in to taking a wide receiver in the next round or 2, and I mean we might just. I think we could stop at 5 running backs with this team. So the team for the audio listeners, we got a 2-4-4-3 right now. We got Jackson Dart, we got Tyler Shuck. Running backs, we have Jonathan Taylor, Kyron Williams, Tyler Algier, Aaron Jones. wide receivers, Neighbors, Olave, Adams, and Dobbs. So we are thin, but we're going to attack it with volume. And then tight ends, Tyler Warren, Ferguson, and Juwan Johnson, extremely strong at tight end, very strong at running back, in my opinion, and decent at quarterback. So it makes sense. And we have double anchor at wide receiver on top of it. We were gifted a little bit of a fall on Olave and a big fall on Kyron, and then a small fall on Adams to kind of give us a fake feeling of security here. So, and I'm fine. Do you hate like both of these players? Like, because we could just take our last running back and be done. Tyrone Tracy is actually a stack, and like, assuming they don't take Jeremiah Love makes sense here. And I think that would be a strong way to finish an RB room. And then we could just take, okay, so he goes.
Oh, there goes. Yeah. I mean, Juwan Jennings, man.
Debo, Adonai Mitchell, Tesla, Naylor. Like, what do we like here? Debo.
Where do you think Debo goes?
I don't know, but I think he's a fine pick.
I think you'd be our best bet right now.
By the way, are you watching on your phone or are you looking at the StreamYard?
I'm looking at the screen, StreamYard.
Okay, because you said that it was like a 4 or 5 second delay when you said Juwan goes, and I was like, I hope he's not watching there, and I'm like pressuring him because I that's happened before. You like the team, so sorry I've been ignoring chat a little bit. We got Aaron Sandy in here. Where do you think Njoku lands? I think he could still end with the Ravens. I've heard rumors that Tennessee might like him. I don't love that, but all right. So there's a player here, and I like these two running backs. I don't have very much Samson.
Man,
I do think,
being a Cleveland fan, I try to stay away from the Browns when I draft. But I totally
get that. And James Conner, like, we could just secure that whole backfield too.
I'm not a big Conner fan, especially
sounds good
after the injury.
Carolina, Atlanta with Stefanski, Tennessee, Cincinnati, or Denver is your guess. Yeah, Carolina was the one I was looking at for a while. So these are the wide receiver names that are available. We got Trey Harris down here. We have Jalen Naylor, if you like him. Christian Kirk, I'm fine moving up. Darnell Mooney probably makes it back to us. I kind of like adding Brian Robinson and being done at RB. You agree?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I mean, he's going to fit that Tyler Algier role pretty well. And even with 30% of snaps.
Right. He's not he's not a pass catcher. He's going to probably get some goal line work. He's going to have a few 13-point games and help us feel some floor. If Brian Robinson or Bijan gets hurt, like he is an absolute utter smash, right? And like at this point, like we could just write out all wide receivers unless we wanted to add in a random quarterback here. Which I don't know. Like even Rodgers just went. So
yeah,
I don't love. Yeah, you were about to say the same exact words that I was. Who on the FFB Garage Chat acknowledgement planned? Yeah, like I'm generally a lot better. With guests, it is a lot harder. I will admit that. So look through this. I'm pretty clearly him for our
team. I agree, especially with the stack.
Any drafters' odds of success better in low max, like the War Room, or large max in the bigger board? Or are drafters' odds of success? I mean, odds of success is basically pure mathematics, right? And the odds of success in this are higher because you have a better chance to get to the finals, and the finals is a smaller number, right? So your odds of getting there are obviously better, but the payout is also only 20K. I mean, I say only, but like first is 20K. But it's also like once you get there, if you finish in the top six, or if you finish in the top six, which of 30 teams is the top 20% of the finals week, you get 5K or more back, right? So like I like that kind of thing a lot. Like this kind of contest to me like is really good for portfolio balance. Um, but that's just me. Um, now if you're looking to try to like the best ROI overall, like you don't have an opportunity to win 2 million doing these contests. So it's more about like what you prefer. I prefer these kind of contests. Yeah, Carolina is like I think they're on the wait and see if we get Sadiq plan. I think if Sadiq is there, they're going to take him. If he's not, they will the day after the draft sign Njoku. Just finished a war room with a similar build of this 2, 5, 10, 3. Very nice. All right. What? Give me a fun name. What is your fun name down here at wide receiver that you like?
Let's see here. Ryan Flournoy. I like Surratt a lot.
Surratt's been falling. I'm fine. I'm fine taking him. We don't have any of the rookie upside though. I think that he makes some sense. Do you want to do that over Flournoy, or do you want Flournoy?
Ooh, let's do Surratt.
Let's do Surratt. Yeah. There. So like the reason that I was recommending that I didn't mention it, but I like Devon Vele a little bit, and we have Shuck as well, and we could do the full New Orleans thing, and you can get him like consistently at 222 now. Like I've been getting Vele at 235. People are pretty hyped on Carnell Tate going there. So if that happens, he's wide receiver 3. But if wide receiver 3s and offenses aren't dead, like wide receiver 3s generally get 500 to 700 yards and 4 to 6 touchdowns, right? That's a couple of spike weeks. Like, and we're at the end of a thing. If we are already betting on that offense, there's no reason to not continue that bet.
Yeah, every time I have Shuck, I always end up taking Vele with one of my last picks.
Yeah, me too. We will be doing a big board after this. This is a war room, sir. So, well, I will say that Vidal is like one of the only RBs that if he falls to the next round, I'll be pushing for him. Yeah, I like him straight up over Keaton Mitchell. Call me crazy. That's where I'm at. So any other names here? Like I like mixing in one of Pat Bryant or Troy Franklin on a lot of teams now. I think that one of them is going to have a pretty solid season.
Yeah, we just don't know which one.
Yeah, we have no idea which one at this point. We didn't end up getting Pitts, so no reason to look at Penix. That is completely dead to me.
Yeah. Yep.
We're very good at tight end. RBs, like I could be talked into taking Vidal here, like as well.
I mean, Vidal, man, one touch could get you 50 yards and a touchdown. Like his first ever touch in the NFL.
Yeah. Is this where we're going then?
I like it, man. And plus, he's the great nephew of baseball legend Hank Aaron. So he's got that in him.
You've been saying that, which that is a very interesting fact. I did not know that. I remember liking Vidal a bunch as a 5th round dart after the first summer, right? Like he got drafted. He had a reasonably clear path to playing. He was very, very good, but he played at a small school, if I remember right. I can't remember the school, but he played at a small school. And he popped for me. And it kind of sucks that it happened year 2 because I had bags of him in the first year. And then I had 0 last year, like everyone else, you know? But like, to me, it's a bet on talent. All right. So name the wide receivers that you like. Something I've been doing, and I don't know for this contest specifically, but I've been mixing in Savion Williams. It was Troy. Thank you, Dark Side. Who was the other? There was a running back came out like 5 to 7 years ago from Troy. Like thinking it was a Bears. Wasn't Forte, was it? It was. I think it was a Bears running back from Troy. But I could be wrong. Like I'm very high on Torrey Horton as well. Troy Franklin's fine. Like I don't mind Antonio Williams. Jalen Knowles should move up. Any other names that you see, or which one do you like? Wicks.
No, let's go Torrey Horton.
Let's do it. Let's not draft scared here. Yeah, we're gonna end up with a 2-6-9-3 here. It's gonna be fun. I like this team a lot. The only thing that I'm not sure about is Daniel Jones versus Aaron Jones. I love our running. Like looking back on it, hindsight's 100%. Like if I knew I was getting Vidal here and Brian Robinson, I probably feel safer of taking Daniel Jones there. But he's also hurt. Like the whole don't draft scared. Like that would be drafting as Jackson Dart's not healthy, right?
Yep.
So, I'm going to look up former Troy running backs. Former Troy NFL running backs. DeJuan Harris. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. It was not a former Bears running back. I don't know why I was thinking that, but we got 39 watching. We got 22 likes. I want to thank everybody for popping in. And I want to thank Jamie once again for popping in here. I still need to go put in your channel down in the descriptions below. I will do that here in a minute. So what do we want to do here?
Let's see, is Vele still available?
I don't think he is. He did go in this draft.
Okay. Shit.
Got Keenan, Dotson, Jack Best, Darius Slayton, Skylar Bell, Bryce Lance, Malachi Fields. I'm going to just take one of those guys.
Yeah, I was going to say, what about the Texans slot guy? Because I don't think Tank Dell is going to be completely healthy.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's going to play.
Yeah, let's do it. All right. Well, we are done. We got a 2-6-9-3 here. We got Jackson Dart. We have Tyler Shuck. Running backs, we have Jonathan Taylor, Kyron Williams, Tyler Algier, Aaron Jones, Brian Robinson, and Kamani Vidal. That is an insanely strong room, like top to bottom. Like we should be able to flex RB. Like I think the Vidal pick, like probably gave us an extra like 2 weeks of flex at running back, just with how it might layer and everything, and very protected for the bye weeks. What do you think of this RB room?
I love it. There's not one name on the list, like you said, that I'm not a fan of. So,
yeah. And then wide receivers, we have Neighbors plus Olave for double anchor here. And then we got a little like Devontae Adams feels cheap right now. And then Romeo Dobbs. And we're just like trying to hit a third receiver. Like we pushed it. And we got Debo, Darnell Mooney stacked up for the double stack. We have Mooney plus Neighbors with the Jackson Dart. And then we have upside swings here with Surratt, Horton, and Jalen Noel. And then we got Tyler Warren, Jake Ferguson, and Juwan Johnson. Very, very strong at tight end. And we got a double stack here, Juwan Johnson and Chris Olave with Tyler Shuck. Yeah, I think this team is super fun.
Yeah, right? I'm going to have to give this team an A just for all the stacks and the talent.
Right. I mean, this Kyron fall was just so nice. I'm glad that everybody listened to me. That wasn't listening to the channel. I'm glad you all listened and just let Kyron fall to 43. You guys are saints. We love you. But we're gonna. I don't think anybody else in like if you were in this draft, let me know. And I will review your team. I know Shoddy 24/7 sometimes pops into my rooms. I don't know if they listen. But what's the name of the channel again? I know you do stuff with IDP Center, but what is the actual name of that channel?
It's the IDP Center.
IDP Center. I wasn't sure. I know that you have a couple different places you do it. You guys have over 3K subs over there. That is fantastic. And you basically always focus on all of the offense, right? Like
Yes. Steve's just such a guru at defense. I let him take care of that, and then I just do the offensive side.
All right. Well, are you ready to go ahead and jump into a big board?
Yep.
All right, everybody, we're going to do a big board, and we're going to jump in 15 seconds.
Bestball Degens the rest. We never leave the rhyme. Fury, endless, mix, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who wins? Immortal.
So we are +8, by the way. Anybody who is just popping in, if you like the content, please hit the sub. That song was made by Jamie as well. We have several people who weren't here earlier. My intro is made by him. And do you want to preview the one you sent me last night that is going to be one of my new backgrounds?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
We'll turn it down. This is a new background song that he made. Let us know if the volume is too high or not. I think it's absolute fire. But here it is. Give me 1 second. Yeah, a lot of the songs you've sent generally don't have the electric sound to it. Now, I like that.
It was a little bit different.
Yeah, it was a little bit different, but like I like it's to me it's fantastic for background. All right, we are in. We got the 109. We have Misha at the 10, Taking Dollars at the 12, Cromulent at the 8, and Delay here at the 1. Thanks everybody for popping in. I'm going to share this screen real quick so I can log into my BBO. Apparently, I wasn't logged in. All right, we're good. It just instantly logged in for some reason. So, what's going on, Frankie? How we doing? And let me know if the music is if the background's too loud or not. But what do you like doing over here at the 9? How we doing, Tiana and Anthony? Happy Easter, everybody. Hope you guys are voting in this poll about candy. Which is the worst candy?
But at the 109, I'm hoping Amara St. Brown falls.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Like, I've stopped taking Amon-Ra whenever he's at the top of my ranks, because I removed my ranks because I was just taking. I had like almost 16% Amon-Ra, which I think is too much for a first round pick. Like, I'm very happy with my exposures right now in the first round, other than Puka and Chase. Like, the 3 and 4, the 2 spots I'm not getting very much. I do have over 10% Bijan, so I'm happy with that. And I'm at the field with Gibbs, so that's fine. But I'm pretty happy with all these exposures. Like, they're kind of exactly where I want them. Like, the slight bump on Hampton. Barkley, I wouldn't mind getting a little more Barkley. But I think that there's a lot of really, like, I mean, Taylor back here would be fantastic too. Ken removes Peeps from poll. Why? Like, that was the one that allowed the poll to exist. So CMC or Amon-Ra?
Let's go Amara.
Absolutely.
Mix it up a little.
Why do you want to remove Peeps from the poll? Like, they are the
sure I voted for Peeps.
Yeah.
It's so nasty.
Lute said you better not hate on you better not be hating on them. And guess what? We're gonna hate on peeps. Like at no point in my life have I ever like wanted to like have I ever tried a peep and thought it was okay. Like even as a kid, like kids love sugar. As a kid, like it was the one that I took a bite of and it just instantly like just felt sick to my stomach. All right, so we got this little combo tool here. I don't have any Amon Ra Achan. I don't love Achan in the new situation.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
But I'm fine with Love. I'm fine with Barkley. I'm fine even bringing up Neighbors or London. What do you want to do?
Let's see. I was thinking of running back Barkley or Love.
Which one?
Ooh. Let's go Love.
Did it?
Shiny
did it
new
work?
toy.
Oh, sweet. All right, we got it in. You said it as it hit 0, and I clicked it, not knowing because I think you would have been fine with Barkley as well.
Yeah, either one. It's a toss up.
We used to put peeps in the microwave and watch them expand the Peep Wars. That's great stuff. I never even thought about that. Like, yeah, they would. It's just a marshmallow, right? It just balloon up, kind of like Battle Tops, but in a microwave. Man, like, and as Cooler said, like we talked about this a little bit in my Discord. It was, he's like, all I remember is those circus peanuts are the worst candy I've ever ate.
Oh,
like, he's like, yeah. I forgot. They're not technically a holiday candy. He just remembered only like because he's a little, he's old, like he's the same, like a little older than us, not much older, but like when I was a kid, like those circus peanuts were always given at trick or treat, and that's what he's like. I just instantly throw them in the trash. Like, yep, that's what you did with those. They like, why would you buy these? I love the peanuts too. Why would you? Why?
Why would you admit that? First off,
yeah, like are you? We have a troll in the chat. We have a troll. We have an absolute troll. Like, you're the reason they still exist, aren't you?
Max is gonna say he'd rather have liver and onions over a steak.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like man, those like, and basically the moral of the story is that most of the marshmallow candies are the ones that a lot of people don't like, because those circus peanuts are basically marshmallow. Supposed to be like they're orange and they're supposed to be flavored as banana. I think that's the big problem. But I hate peppermint. Any mods here to ban this guy? Where's Pepper Tony? I mean, hold on. Let me go actually back to the screen. Let me know what you want to do here.
I do like Cut. I like Higgins. We could even go Kyron again.
Let's go Tet. I like being slightly overweight Tet myself. I've been meaning to add Coolers as a moderator as well. Like I now that I'm gonna hopefully I start getting more people to show up. We did hit 500 subs. Thank you to everybody who has subbed. We've locked in the 12-hour live stream post NFL draft. I will have a date for that here fairly soon. I need to do some other work to get some other things done as well. I mean, T. Higgins back would be elite.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Okay. Any objections?
Nope. I say we go for it.
All right. So we get the T. Higgins fall back to the 4th round. We got Amon-Ra. We have Jeremiah Love, Hero RB, McMillan, and Higgins. And I like the RBs. Like, I don't mind Javante, but like getting the opportunity to either get Judkins, Scatabo, Harvey. Like, I don't love Harvey, but like Tootin, who I don't love, but I think is fine here, or the one I love, DeAndre Swift, at 57. Like, I prefer that value plus the wide receiver here more than Javonte and the receiver we get here. Like, I always like that 2v2 that way. Hey, thank you. And by the way, Goofy Chicken here will be my guest tomorrow. That will be fantastic. I look forward to it. We'll get him. Like, he jumped up a lot since he put out the contest for Pete's thing. I still need to do mine. I know what I'm going to say. I just have to do it. I'm going to do it tomorrow for sure. So hopefully that helps out as well. And Goofy will be on tomorrow, and he had 113. Like, he's only been streaming for a little bit now. He's already over 100. Like, he's got a very interactive channel for those of you who do not know. Also, Best Ball on Call streams as well. Go give them a follow. They work a lot, so it's harder for them to stream, but they do, and they pop on whenever it's on call because you never know when. Who added coolers just to ban me? No, I was seeing if he would. Yep, thank you, W for Omega. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. And by the way, go ahead.
I just gave Goofy Chicken a subscription. Turn on my notifications, so whenever he goes live, I will be in the chat.
Yeah, he has a soundboard all set up, very interactive with it. He was like full energy with like 3 subs, like 3 people watching. I was one of the very few watchers early. Shout out to Best Ball Q, who actually put me onto him before he put out that thing that a lot of people like yesterday. So, like, shout out to Best Ball Q for letting me see that. Can't wait to get mad with my power now. I did that just to troll a little bit. So Swift does go ahead of this. Like, I'm fine even pushing and taking a Dunze if a Dunze falls. Like, I'm fine with either running back. I'm fine with Tate and Watson. What do you want to do here?
I was looking at Judkins. I know I said earlier about the Browns.
Yeah,
but this is a good value for their starting running back.
It is, and I do think that there's kind of a clear drop off after Judkins here. This is an RB heavy room, so it makes sense to do it here as well. And I think we might be able to get one of those guys back, and if we don't, we could either do Burrow for the Higgins stack, or we could do the Phantom Jaden Daniels Jeremiah Love stack. Either one. So I'm also fine pushing to get Goff and Bryce, but that puts us into a 3-quarterback build as well. And what do you guys think of this background music that Jamie made last night, by the way? I think it's really, really good for background. Like, because
it's simple too.
yeah, and that's what, like, that's what I love about these is you will do them for fun. You do them for fun, but they're absolute fire. We give it the elderly man more power, says Mike Rob. All right, so do you want to do Burrow?
Yeah, let's do Burrow for the stack.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, so the team right now through 6 rounds, we got a Joe Burrow, Jeremiah Love, Quinshon Judkins, Amon-Ra, Tedero McMillan, with T. Higgins falling back to 40.
Man, I love the receiver room. Like, all 3 of those guys are in my top 15.
Yeah, I love, like, I think Higgins, like, some people think Higgins is basically priced the same place he was last year. And I think that's fine. I know that he was a 2-3 turn and he's 3-4 turn now. But if you add in the number of running, like, at wide receiver position, he's the same, basically, or very close. So, like, it's just that all the RBs are going higher this year. That's why he's been pushed down like 7 spots. So, and I would say that he didn't necessarily lose anything last year. If anything else, he should be elevated because they re-signed Joe Flacco to be a backup. And for anybody who wants to know how I have my percentages on the screen here, use Bestball Overlay, as you see up here in the corner. Bestball Overlay, promo code WHO for a 25% off. It will knock down the price from $40 to $30 a month. It gives you cool features here, like I can look up how much Chuba do I have with Joe Burrow. Every once in a while, it faults a little bit. You just refresh and it reloads everything. Like it'll get locked on a position. So like with Joe Burrow, I have 0 Alec Pierce, which makes sense. They go in the same round. But if I scroll down, the numbers go up, right? So like I have some Joe Burrow with Ramondre. So at this point in the season, like I really want to look at Amon-Ra, right? Because I have the most Amon-Ra. So if I want to see if there's a player who I like I have 0 Fannin with Amon-Ra. I do think Fannin's kind of mispriced, but like that's a hole in this portfolio. And we are in a Cleveland bet at this point as well. So I kind of I know you love Harold Fannin.
Yeah.
So I'm perfectly fine doing that at 81. I generally try to push it to 88 and take him every time he gets back there. But like I'm fine taking him at 81 for sure. But I want to thank everybody who's popped in here and hit the like. Appreciate all of you. We're up to 33 likes. Do you have anything going on later tonight?
Nothing really.
Do you want to do a third draft?
That might be pushing it.
Okay. Okay, we're on the clock. Fannin's here. Algier again. Jalen Warren. You said you're avoiding them. We have Metcalf. I think Fannin's kind of the clear pick.
Let's go Fannin.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. Not doing I'll end up doing a. I might just do a $3 drafters after this then. And you can just leave whenever you need to leave. I'm not sure. Like you have to work in the morning, I assume.
Yeah.
I know you usually stay up pretty late, but
that's when I don't have to work.
Oh, when you don't have to work? Yeah. I stay up late when I have to work and then regret it every week. That's how I roll. All right, so I kind of like Addison, Godwin, Myers quite a bit here. Addison sets us.
I was gonna say Godwin would be a decent. I do like Addison.
Like both of them set us up for a possible quarterback too as well. I think that makes some sense. We are kind of thin at RB though. So like, which way do you want to go here? I think the wide receiver makes sense.
Yeah, I think we should go. Let's go Godwin.
All right. Yeah. So with this team, obviously, so we set ourselves up for another stack. We got Goff. We could take Baker as well. That's going to be our next pick, most likely, unless like a Dobbins or a Monangai fall. Like, I don't love the Monangai price, although I'm pretty big on the Bears this year. But that's because he started the contest at like 80. And he's now at 100-ish. And I think he's a good pick there. Like, him and Corum both started way too high. And now they're contingent bets on strong offenses that also have roles. I think in the 8th and 9th round, they're both good picks. Like the back end of the 8th and all the way through the 9th. I think they're both good picks. What do you think on those two?
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Monangai coming out, but I mean, he showed up. So
he absolutely did. Like, and so I kind of wonder what the Bears are going to do in the draft. I think that in the first round, I feel like McNeil Warren's going to be their pick if he's available. He's a safety, if you didn't know. But after that, like, I don't know. It's like one of those things. It feels like they don't have the ability to attack running back. It feels like they're going to be locked into those two guys. Like
if they do take a running back, I think it's going to be later in the fourth round.
Right. Oh, I mean, even later than that, in my opinion. But like they kind of need a wide receiver 3. I like Jade Walker, but like they need a wide receiver 3 still. Zacchaeus is gone. Jade Walker as a rookie performed well near the end of the season. He had a couple. He had 2 touchdowns. He only had 86 yards or something on the season, but he had 2 touchdowns down the stretch. And like they need a third receiver. That offense needs a third receiver. Maybe it ends up being Cole Kmet, right? But like they need a third receiver at some point. So I think they'll attack that before. They're not going to take a tight end. They still need some offensive line help, and they do kind of need help at like a linebacker as well. So like they have enough spots that they need help that I feel very secure that they're not going to take an RB, which is one reason why I'm like, even though I only have 4.1% Manun guy, in post draft, it's going to be higher because I don't think his price is going to move. And like this is kind of where I think he should have been going the whole time. So I'm pretty big on Dowdle if he makes it, but he did not. Nope. So Jared Goff?
Yeah, let's get the stack. Yep.
Do we do that, or do we push it and try to take Laporta and try to push it around the corner?
Ooh. Well, I mean, we do have Baker option also, so.
Want to push it?
Yeah, let's push it. It's just, I'll be happy with Baker or Goff.
Yeah, and if we get screwed, we get screwed. It's fine, right? And we could be done at these two, right? And we're going to be thin at running back on this team, but I think we're going to go 7, maybe even 8. Because like our wide receivers, our top 3 are awesome. We have a pretty solid 4. We have 2 very good tight ends. Like if we end up with one of these 2 quarterbacks, like we have a solid QB room. I probably like. I do think that. I hate to say it, but do you throw a dart at Shadur or Watson on this team as a third in the last round?
Maybe the last round one.
Yeah, that like not early, but like I do think this is the kind of team where you would do that, right? So
yeah, I'm on Shadur over Watson.
Yeah,
I just don't see Watson playing, and if he does, it's maybe a few games here and there. But the Browns are going to suck. So
look at this. We get one of them back. So we played that perfectly. We get the Goff stack. Look at that. Nice. Played like masters. Played like a master. We get the double stack. The team right now, we got a 2-2-4-2. We are thin at running back, but that's fine. We got Joe Burrow. We have Jared Goff. Two very high-powered offenses. No running upside, but we're good there. RB, Jeremiah Love to the moon. Quinshon Judkins, Browns to the Super Bowl. Wide receiver, Amon-Ra, Tedero McMillan, T. Higgins, Chris Godwin. And then we're done at tight end with Harold Fannin and Sam Laporta at 105. This is a fun little team, too. Like, I like the first team a lot. This team is pretty fun as well.
So later on, I know we have 3 Lions already, but if Tesla at the very end,
yeah,
would you be comfortable taking him?
I have like no Tesla because he was going at like 160 forever, and now he goes around 180, which is where I kind of thought he needed to go. He goes 170 now. Like the players I like either got like over him, either got bad news, or skyrocketed way up above him. And like one of those players was Troy Franklin. One of those players was Torrey Horton. Like I loved both of those picks. I still think both of those picks are fine. I do think like it's just going to be hard for him to see the field, really. But if Amon-Ra were to miss some time, they're going to need somebody to do something. And if Laporta got hurt again, like it does suck for this team, but like Tesla, like I do think that they will try to use Tesla a little more. And the one thing he can do is catch touchdowns. So, all right. So getting Mason or Rashad White or Aaron Jones would be fantastic. Even C-Rod here would be fantastic.
So I don't really like Mason that much. I don't think he has that much upside.
Yeah.
He doesn't catch passes, more of that grinder. I do like Rashad White a lot.
Me too. As you see, I had like 20%. It was like 18.5 to 20%. I can't remember exactly when he was going in the 160s. So, and I think he landed in the exact spot I thought he was going to the whole time. Like, because he's going back, you know this, he's going back to play with his college quarterback, right?
Yep.
Like, yes, he's only getting like $2 million, but he's also going, like, I personally think, like, he hasn't come out and said this, I think that he would have just taken kind of whatever contract they offered him so he could play with his buddy. Like, some people are wired that way. They just want to have fun. Like, he's making more money than most people. Like, why not just enjoy your life at that point and hang out with the people you love, right?
Yep.
So, Aaron Jones to me would be the pure perfect pick for the divisional correlation as well. I think absolutely we could do that. We could go Jonah Coleman, Mike Washington. I think you're in on Aaron Jones more as well.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I do like Coleman.
Coleman's been I got Coleman at 160 yesterday. 160. How crazy is that? You know how I was talking about how I wanted to do some late night EV rooms? That's what happened. It was I believe it was this team, maybe? No. It must have been on Drafters. But yeah, I got a share of him at 160. And on that, yeah, it was on Drafters because I ended up going, like, I was boxed out at wide receiver so bad. I had double anchor. I just kept taking the falling value at running back and like said, it was like a Puka Drake London start is what it was. I'm like, I'll just cobble together 5 other receivers to try to hit my wide and like try to flex RB every week. I got Emmett Johnson at 189 and Coleman at 164 or whatever. It's like,
yeah, I love Coleman's running style, his ability to catch passes, and that ball security, man. He had 552 carries and only 1 fumble, I believe.
Yeah, it's like Travion Henderson numbers from the year before, right? And I've been kind of a hater on Coleman, and I think the NFL is going to like Coleman. And nobody's talking about the fact that he actually showed up to his pro day and ran way faster than most of us thought. He ran a 4.53 was his official pro day time. Like his line for betting was set at originally it was 4.49, and I hammered the shit out of that. And then like the next day, like 3 days later, it was at 4.6. And I bet the under a couple times. And then he didn't run, and all of them were like, it didn't matter. But I'm kind of glad he didn't run now because apparently he was a lot faster than I thought. And I scaled the bets up to after 4.5. Like after 4.5, I stopped betting on it. But like he beat that number. So there's a player on the board that you mentioned last time that is still there that I think we would be perfect for our team.
I think so. I know who you're talking about.
Quarterback is a little thin to get another guy. Like if Bryce Young had made it back, because every once in a while he just falls randomly. So Brooks does go there.
Oh man.
And so does Tyrone Tracy. I'm pretty in on Diggs. Do you like Diggs?
I don't mind him. I know he's a little bit older, but he's still a great talent.
I think he fits this room very well. Like, I think he gives us the ability to just tack on some rookie upside late.
Yeah,
Because
I like it.
And I think that once Tracy and Brooks go there, I don't like Mitchell. I know you don't like Connor.
I mean,
I'm fine with those two. If one of those two come back, I'm fine. Also, just taking a shot at Brandon Ayuk. I don't love it. I don't feel good about it. But he's a lot further down than he was. Like, if it was me personally, I would be taking Connor here, or even pulling up Emmett Johnson. But
I don't mind Emmett Johnson, or even what you thought on Pacheco.
We could do that.
I mean,
which one do you want though?
Man, I was gonna say Emmanuel Wilson or Emmett Johnson.
Oh well, we got Woody Marks.
Oh, that worked.
Yeah, I don't really think it matters. Like, we're just looking for a body here. I think Woody is going to be able to play in the role that he was built to play in this year. And so every year there's a bunch of players who are very, very mispriced at the beginning of this contest, and they fall and they fall and they fall. And Woody Marks is one of those players. And most of the time, those players fall past the point that they're good picks. Kyle Pitts, who I'm underweight on right now, is one of those. Woody Marks is one of those. Drake May is one of those, because Drake May started at like 32 or whatever. And then there's the players who get hype, a little bit of hype, and move way past the point that they need to be drafted. And Mike Washington's one of those in my eyes. But yeah, nobody's mentioned anything about this background music, so I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's bad. Nobody said they hate it, so there's that. Maybe some people can't hear the music usually as well.
All right, so next pick, what are we looking forward to here? Yeah,
That's who you want.
Yeah.
Okay, so Anthony says that he likes it. That's kind of what we're looking for. Like, that's what I like about this one. I feel like it's not overbearing. Like, all of it is, right? And so all of those players go.
Oh, man. All right.
B-Rob's a good pick here. We could secure the Cleveland backfield. Like we could do it. Do you like Jalen Naylor at cost?
I do. I mean, they paid him, right?
Yeah.
He's getting a decent contract.
All right. So Devin liked it as well. So you guys can all thank Jamie for that. Tell him thank you in the chat if you do enjoy it. Or if you enjoy any of the song from like the Fanspeak Network or Nice and Blunt's intro. I think he uses a background as well sometimes. I'm not sure. But yeah, what do you want to do here? I kind of like the Naylor. Like, I kind of like, I don't know. I like taking one of these RBs over Naylor, but Naylor, I'm fine getting a share of. I don't have like any. He just goes he just goes way before I would ever take him every draft.
I mean, personally, I'd rather take one of these RBs.
Yeah. Do we complete out the stack, or do we take the B-Rob thing, or like we could secure a team, we could take a stack, or we could take the contingent play. Like, we have all the options, literally every possible option at running back we have between these.
Yeah, personally, I'd go with the B-Rob.
I think he's mispriced by 20 picks. So I do agree with that as well. There you go.
All right.
But yeah, we're building another really, really solid team. I love that first team. This team is turning out into being a beast as well. Maybe we get Naylor all the way back. So let's click on quarterback. Rodgers is still there, but you don't really want any of that. I'm fine with Mooney. I'm fine with Trey Harris. I'm fine with Malik, Tucker, Brazel. I'm fine with basically any of the wide receivers down in here. Naylor would be fun because I don't get much of him, and he would be after. Not that it matters if he's after ADP, because we've been in the $1 range for a couple rounds now. Naylor does go.
All right.
So
I don't mind Trey Harris.
Yeah, I don't love it. I don't hate it. Yeah, let's just do it. I do think that they end up re-signing Keenan, and he just muddies everything up again, which is the whole reason I don't have 15% Lad and I have 15% Zay Flowers instead. I would have been more like 12% both of them. But I mean, it's kind of funny because they play a similar style of game. They're both really good downfield and awesome, on the crossers. No, not the crossers, the posts. The post in the center of the field, all those on the hash mark plays that they break inside, end breakers, I think is what they call them. So they're really good at those plays. And if they can get a pick with the opposite side receiver or a good block, they can take anything to the house. But Trey Harris, I think he's massively hurt if Keenan Allen shows up.
Yeah, I like his talent. I know in the rookie drafts I had him pretty high, and I ended up getting a bunch of him in the mid to late second round of the rookie drafts.
Yeah,
I think his value is gonna pop back up as soon as he actually gets a solid role.
Well, they ran that one, and I've said this a bunch. They kept running a 3 wide receivers or a 1 wide receiver set last year. And in that 1 wide receiver set, Trey Harris was the only one on the field. So I think that they trust him blocking so much. He could just overtake Quentin Johnston as well.
Yeah, I'm not a big Quentin Johnston fan.
I'm not really either. I got 3.5%. I have 5.3% of him. I'm very in on their run game, and I like Lad. All right, so I'm fine. I think here's where we take some shots. Take a shot on a Chris Brazel. Take a shot on Bernard, Washington, Flournoy. What do you think?
Yeah, I think Brazel is my favorite. I like Surratt too.
We'll do Surratt again. Let's do Surratt again. I was hoping that Aaron Rodgers is still here. I don't know, as just a third guy, it would be fine, right?
Yeah, why not?
Bet on him to come back.
It does seem like they're bringing people in to make him come back, right?
Yeah, definitely. QJ stonks. Peppertoni is a QJ truther and has been for a while. So I want to touch on the Mekhi Lemon 30 visit to Kansas City. Something I've noticed over the last few years is that Kansas City, whatever wide receiver they get linked to through the process of bringing in, is usually it's like a bait and switch. All right, so Rodgers, Brazel are available. We could take the Kamara shot here too.
I'm not a big fan of the Kamara right now. Let's just say safety of Rodgers.
Yeah, I think so. Having him naked, perfectly fine. We want him for the number one. Surratt has a solid chance to go there. Diggs could end up there. You never know. Love won't, but yeah. So the year the Zay Flowers were drafted, Kansas City was just massively linked to Zay Flowers. Now, we ended up not taking Zay Flowers, but Zay Flowers also went before our pick. But after the draft, the GM came out and said that they were targeting. I think that was this Guy Moore year.
Oh yeah.
Not saying that it worked. Well, I'm going to look up wide receivers drafted. So 2023 wide receiver class. No, that is not what I wanted. Whenever I say wide receiver class, I don't want to see everything. So QJ, JSN, Hyatt, Addison, Zay Flowers, Josh Down, Mims, AT, Rashee Rice. No, that was the Rashee Rice year. They wanted Rashee Rice. So they were targeting Rashee Rice the entire time. That was Mahomes' handpicked guy. Mahomes was like, I want Rashee Rice. Because it got leaked that Mahomes was working out with Quentin Johnson. It got leaked that Mahomes was working out with Zay Flowers. It did not get leaked that he was working out also with Rashee Rice. And apparently the entire time they wanted Rice because Mahomes wanted Rice. So like all of the teams that like all the things that got leaked that year was not people that they like that they ended up getting. Now, would they have if they could have? Maybe. But I do think that they play the game, right? They play the misinformation game. And like I think that them being linked to Mekhi Lemon now with the 30 visit, I think it's more just for whatever. Like I don't think it's a I don't think it's a real thing. You know what I mean? Like I don't think it's very likely that they do that. All right, so what do you want to do? I think we need more receivers still.
Yeah. I like Manor. He's not bad.
We could start taking some shots here, like a Skylar Bell. We could take a Bryce Lance or a Antonio Williams, something like that. I'm fine with Manor, though. Perfectly fine with him.
Yeah, let's go Manor because out of all the names you mentioned, I'm a big fan of Ted Hurst over them.
Oh, we could do that. I kind of like. I don't mind Ted Hurst. I do think that I'm getting a feeling he's going to end up being a round 4 pick instead of a round 3 pick, which whatever, right? Like if he works, he works. He is a boom bust player. I think he's a low chance to hit, but an incredibly high ceiling if he does kind of guy. So are we good at running back or do we need to tack on like a Claiborne or a Giddens or somebody? So our running backs, Jeremiah Love, Judkins, Rashad White, Aaron Jones, Woody Marks, Brian Robinson. I think we're fine.
Yeah, I think we're good there.
So you want to do Ted Hurst?
Yeah, let's do Hurst.
Let's do Ted Hurst.
And I just saw one of his catches at the Senior Bowl. Steve Hungarter actually got it on camera.
Yeah.
It's on your channel. So if you go to the IDP Center, you can see that catch he had in the end zone. I fell in love with him after I saw that.
Was it the one like he kind of like brought it down with one hand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That was a fantastic catch for sure. The problem with him, and like I like him, he doesn't play as physical as his size. Like, and learning physicality is something a lot like the players that can do it turn into absolute monsters. The ones that wasn't playing with it and learn it, they do turn into monsters. It's just not. It's usually like they either have that in them or not. Like there's very few of them that don't show it that end up turning into that. But on the bright side of this, like he was from Georgia State. I'm going to assume, and no offense to the Georgia State coaches, but like that's not NFL level coaching. It's not like it's not Ohio State level or Alabama, you know. They probably didn't have top tier coaching to teach him how to like use his body and his size either. So it could be that he doesn't have it in him. It could be that he wasn't really like taught how to use all of those things properly. So like I like him as a dart, and that's like the pro and the con all in one, right? Like I don't know if you would agree with that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So let's go through the teams here. We got a 3-6-9-2. We have Joe Burrow. We have Jared Goff. We have Aaron Rodgers. Very solid quarterback room. The third one just there for contingency. Running back, we have Jeremiah Love, Judkins, Rashad White, Aaron Jones, Woody Marks, Brian Robinson. Feels really good. If Jeremiah Love gets off to a slow start, we have a lot of touches back here. Like between White, Jones, Marks, we're going to get touches every week, right? And then we got the clear one. Hopefully, Judkins and Scatabo are both supposed to be ready week 1, actually for training camp. And then Brian Robinson is also going to get some touches. Wide receiver, Amon-Ra, McMillan, T. Higgins, Godwin. Very strong top 4. And then we took a bunch of guys to try to like hit the flex. Steph Diggs, Trey Harris, Elijah Surratt, Alec Iometer, Ted Hurst, and then Harold Fannin plus Sam Laporta. We got the Laporta, Amon-Ra push into the Jared Goff, which feels good. We got Joe Burrow with T. Higgins. I meant to earlier, and I didn't say it. I kind of want to throw a share of Mitchell Tinsley on a team, and this would have been the team to do it. I completely forgot about it. I didn't know if you'd be interested in it anyway, but like a Mitchell Tinsley or Yoshi Voss is like undrafted in these.
Yeah, Yoshi Voss probably, but
like,
bro.
I mean, but I think this is a really fun team.
Man, I just love our top 3 receivers and adding Godwin of the 4th. That's just amazing.
Well, adding Godwin allowed us to push all the way to the end and secure up the other position. And like, I think I don't know if Laporta is the right one altogether because the late tight ends are really, really strong. Like we ended up passing on a Freiermuth stack there at the end for nothing. But like, this allowed us the extra spot to get one of these guys, right?
Yeah.
Now it does make our running back room a little weaker overall, but we end up getting the guys we wanted back. Like if we actually we would have taken Pollard, right? Like probably would have just taken Pollard there because we would have went Goff there and then Pollard there, right? Something like that. But like only 2 running backs went off between the Goff pick and the White pick. So I think we honestly played like the way the room played out was perfect for us as well.
Yeah.
If you're, go ahead.
I was just saying, I think it worked out perfect.
Yeah. All right. We're going to do the reviews. If you are in here taking dollars, say something, we will review you. I think you're watching. By the way, if you're new to the channel and you have not subbed yet, please hit the sub. We go live. We're live every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 4 p.m. Central Time. On Tuesday, it's usually still live, but I go live at that point. Every once in a while, I do 2 streams in a day. I'm going to start doing the Who's Crew series again, but we're going to do it later in the evening to hit the people who can't make it at my normal time. So like this week, Al Boogie's coming on by the way, finished, I think it was 11th place in BBM, not last year, but the year before. He'll be on. We're going to start doing those at like 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern time throughout the week, just to fit in some more people. Because I want to get to know all of the people who've been in my Discord for a while. So if you want to have a chance to be on that show, the people who have been active in the Discord are the ones who are getting on first. And I'm just going to filter in people throughout based on activity and like what works for everybody as well. So we got delay here. We have 3-6-8-3. We got Drake May. We have Tyler Shuck. We have Tua Tagovailoa. Very solid quarterback room. I like Tua quite a bit as a third guy to a room like this. How many games do you think Tua is going to start?
Drake May, Shuck. That's a great combo right there. I got a bunch of that.
I have less May than I want because I'm being bullish on Jaden Daniels. But I'm at like 7%. I think he's a good pick. We got Bijan Robinson, Travion Henderson stacked up with May. And then you pushed it. Jadarian Price, Emmett Johnson, and Katron Allen as rookies. Tank Bigsby. So you really need Travion to be there early in the season. If that happens, this running back room could be elite. Wide receivers, we have George Pickens, Olave, Devonta Smith, Jordan Tyson, Romeo Dobbs for the stack, Denzel Boston, Chris Bell, Antonio Williams.
A lot of rookies in this team.
Yeah, all the rookies. It feels like a Toxic Tower style team, like or a BBG team, because he's got all the rookies all over. He went wide receiver heavy early. Like he got the anchor right in Bijan, and then he also took. I thought he was going to have an elite. So Pickens a lot. Yeah, Pickens, Olave, Devonta Smith is a very solid start. Yeah, I mean, and then Kittle, by the dip there, Dallas Goedert and Njoku, like all the age is at tight end, and none of the age is at any other position. You're balancing out the age of your team with your tight ends. The grandpa room down here at tight end. I think it works. Pickens, Olave, Devonta Smith, and Dobbs should have enough floor to possibly get you there. Chris Bell, I like him in 9 receiver rooms. I probably, like me personally, I probably would have added another running back of some kind on this team over an injured wide receiver. Like, I like Chris Bell on teams where that is exactly like this. I do like him on this style, but with less other rookies. Like, if I only had one other rookie, that's kind of where I like Chris Bell, or maybe 2. But Tyson, like if it was just Tyson, Boston, Bell, and then like another veteran, I think I'd like it a little more. Or if like Boston was Diggs or whatever, and then it was still Bell, Antonio Williams. That's just my own personal preference. It's not wrong. It's just my preference. What do you give this team?
I just say a LG, maybe like an 86.
That's kind of exactly what I was going to say. I think it's like a solid B. It's got a ton of upside, though. Like, just a ton of upside. What's up, GAB? How we doing? By the way, I think Jamie's going to pop out after this one, or maybe you'll sit around chat for a bit. But since you don't want to do another one of these, I'm going to jump over to Drafters after this. We'll be doing a Drafters $3 here in a bit. We got Cromulent here. We got a 3.584. Jaden Daniels, Jackson Dart, and Daniel Jones. A lot of quarterback, a lot of injury risk. Like
a lot of upside though.
But a lot of upside. Like you might literally get 28 points every week at quarterback. Like that's a fun team there. Running back, Taylor Scatabo. You got the Dowdle Warren stack. I need to do that more. Dowdle at 104 is ludicrous. I love his price anyway. And Tyrone Tracy. So you got 2 double stacks. So you're all in on the Giants and Steelers running game with Jonathan Taylor. I would have added a 6th with the double. I would have added a 6 on this team because you only got 3. Like, you could get absolutely nuked if these 2 teams have a bye week the same week.
Yeah.
Like, not that adding and by at 6, I don't mean DJ Giddens.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah. I mean, other than DJ Giddens, like a Vidal on this team would have been perfect, or a Brian Robinson would have been perfect for this in my eyes. Wide receiver. Malik Neighbors, Igbuka, Terry McLaurin, Xavier Worthy, Tyreek Hill, Darnell Mooney, Chris Brazzell, and Keon Coleman. Then Isaiah Likely, Andrews, Taylor, Freiermuth. Love the tight end room. You got this gigantic New York stack. You got Likely, you have Mooney, you have Neighbors, you have Tracy and Scatabo with Dart. Like, you're just all in. And then you got the Terry McLaurin stack with Jaden Daniels as well. I see what you're doing. I like it. Tyreek Hill has also been linked to possibly going to, I think it was Washington. Like, there's been some rumor that maybe he goes there. I know that's what I was hoping last year was going to happen. Like, if he got traded, that never came to fruition. I think I like the team overall, except for I don't even mind the double handcuff. I just think you need a sixth running back there. What do you think of this team?
Yeah, I would have also went with the 6th running back, but just all this correlation with the stacks.
Yeah,
you can't hate on this team.
No, you can't. It's
like,
a
I'm
very
fun
team.
Like a B plus, man. I like it.
Yeah, it's like a minor thing, right? And if they get opposite bye weeks, like you're still you still have to, like, let's say it's week 5 and week 6 bye, right? And Taylor's week 9, so it comes out pretty well. Like, you still have to hope that those rooms, like that Pittsburgh actually runs the ball that week, that the Giants are on bye, and vice versa, right? So,
yeah, I mean, you figure Jonathan Taylor's going to be in your lineup every single week, so you're just hoping for one of those 4 guys to pop into your RB2 spot.
We have a question about music here from GAB. Are you in the Cleveland area? Is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame worth visiting?
I am in the Cleveland area, and I haven't been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in years. So it's probably changed since I've been there, 15 years ago. But I would definitely come to just visit the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We got a casino.
Yeah, I haven't decided if I'm going to make it up there for the Fantasy Football Expose yet. Like, it all depends on my how my vacation ends up looking at that time. But it's like 50-50 if I do it. All right, we got a 3-5-9-3. We got Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, Malik Willis. Very, very strong there. Christian McCaffrey, A-Chain, Kyron Williams, Javonte, Sampson. That's a very strong running back room as well. Like, if you're going to bet on CMC, you just play it as he's there the whole season. Like the A-Chain Willis thing, I'm not doing it a lot. I do see how it works. And then Kyron, Javonte, like, you might have been able to stop at 4, but I don't mind the addition of one guy at the end either. Roma Dunze, Jacoby Myers, Michael Pittman, Quentin Johnston, Travis Hunter, Jalen Naylor, Ryan Flournoy, Hollywood Brown for the double stack or for the single stack, and Jalen Tolbert. Then we got Greg Dulcich, Ferguson, and Okonkwo. So you got a Miami double. You have a Philadelphia single, but I mean, it's Jalen Hurts. Who cares? And you have
Dallas.
Jake Ferguson backstack and Flournoy. I actually like the Dallas backstack a lot. Like, I don't have a whole lot of Lamb and Pickens stack. It's more I just randomly decide to take Dak and backstack them. Y'all can hate on it if you want, but like, I think Flournoy is a really good pick. I have like 17% Flournoy, but this is a fun team. I think it's like A- ish.
Yeah, I mean, the running back
A-.
awesome. The weak part would probably be the receiver, like top heavy on receivers.
Yeah, I mean, he's a little weak at tight end. That's it. Yeah, very, very fun team. And then we got taking dollars here. We got a 3-5-9-3. We got Jordan Love, Geno Smith, Kirk
That's kind of ugly.
It is, but I'm going to guess the rest of the team is absolute fire.
Yeah.
We got James Cook, Kenneth Walker, Breece Hall, Isaiah Pacheco, Tajay Spears. That feels very solid.
Yep.
Wide receiver, Garrett Wilson. So that's why you went with the Geno. So like that makes the team feel a lot better having that stack because you got the double stack with Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson. Cardinal Tate, Christian Watson, Concepcion, Golden, Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Malik Washington, Jack Besh. I love Jerry Jeudy when you've taken multiple early rookie. The double stack with Christian Watson, Golden is something, and Tucker Kraft as well. You got Kyle Pitts, Michael Mayer. Michael Mayer underrated too. I think he's probably like. I'm not going to make the click, but I'm not going to make fun of it. I think there are much worse tight end picks you can make. But yeah, you ended up going with the Mayer, Jack Besh, and Kirk Cousins stack. You got a big New York stack. You got a gigantic. You got all the fun pieces other than Jaden Reed in Green Bay as well. This is also an A.
Yeah, solid team with the stacks.
Very, very solid team.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Jaden Reed on it, but it doesn't hurt it.
I don't know. Like they took the rookie upside on Concepcion over that. And then they got the fall on Golden. I don't think they were planning on it, but they got the fall on Golden to 132, which has to feel fantastic. And Jerry Jeudy brings this all together very well. And like I'm a Jerry Jeudy hater, but I think it absolutely fits on this team.
Yeah, he just drops way too many balls.
He drops all of them. By the way, we're going to share the tab. If you guys are on Drafters, if you want to join a Drafters, hold on. Is that wrong? What the hell just happened? Did I join the wrong thing? Did you see that?
No, what happened?
So it said when I joined it, I joined it slow. I'd have been mad.
I love slow drafts.
I don't like them on Drafters because it pops up top and it just sits there, and it doesn't push them to the back. It's just based on pick, and like I want it to separate the fast out with the slow, so that way I can find my fast draft whenever I'm actually drafting. But we are going to do a Drafters draft. You're welcome to stay and hang out while I start this. You're welcome to leave as well. For anybody who wants to follow Jamie, it's IDP Center. It's also at Jamie Pirog. Is it Pirog or Pirog?
I say Pirog.
Pirog?
P-E-R-O-G, yeah.
So Jamie Pirog.
Like pierogies.
Got it. Yeah, so follow him on X as well. But thank you for coming on. If you do leave.
Appreciate it, man. That was a fun draft. I like both of our teams. If I had to pick one, I don't even know which one I would like better because they're both awesome.
Yeah, I think I leaned the first one, but I like both of them a lot. I'm going to go name those teams right now on stream. That way I don't forget. So this one was Cincinnati, Detroit, and A-Rod. And then it was today with Jamie. And then we got the War Room 2 was Dart with Saints. And then 4-5. There we go. We got them all named.
Nice.
But yeah, the first one, getting that Kyron fall.
Yeah, that felt good.
Like we got a Kyron and a T. Higgins fall in our drafts. Like they just felt so smooth. But yeah, we are waiting on 4 in drafters here. Waiting on 4. But yeah, let everybody know what all you do. Like I found you on a random show the other day. And you were just sitting there talking up every other channel. I was like, it's like I don't know, like you're on their channel, like just talking about all the other channels. It felt a little weird, but like,
well, no, they're newer to the community, and I met them through Facebook because I run a lot of fantasy football communities on Facebook. So they are looking to expand. So I was just name dropping all the guys that I watch.
Yeah,
like they were writing them down. Like they would, subscribe right then and there.
I got like 3 to 5 subs on that show for sure. During that time, it was they know what they're talking about. Like one of them built their own website what was the name of them?
Sudden Death Fantasy.
Sudden Death Fantasy, SDTF, right? With like they had like dash SDTF. I assume they're gonna make a logo with that. And by the way, GAB, let me know. Did I assume I seen you in a drafters draft this morning? If you didn't use my promo code, that's fine. But if you did, let me know if it worked, because nobody's used it for a while. I want to make sure it's still active, because I can reach out if it's not to drafters. Yeah, they all seem to know what they were doing. Like, and best ball is its own thing, right? Like, it's a lot different than Dynasty, and they seem to kind of come from like more of a Dynasty thing as well.
Yeah, they're gonna start doing best ball drafts every Thursday, I think, on their channel.
Nice. I'll reach out to them at some point. Like it was a little different because there's like 7 of them, but they did a good job of not talking over each other. But they were also doing the whole like when it's my pick, I talk thing.
Yeah.
And you were,
I think two of them were only like the hosts for their regular show. The other guys were guests that were actually drafting, so it's not always going to be 6 people on screen.
No, okay. But yeah, it like definitely a fun watch. Jamie messaged me. He's like, "Hey, help me draft this." It was a dynasty team. So I had to get to bed, but I did. I helped him for a little bit.
Yeah, I appreciate those picks.
Yeah, hopefully they work out. I mean, shocker! I told them to take Omar Cooper and Emmett Johnson. I know you all are shocked. I was like, man, I hate just saying it over and over again, but like, it feels like Cooper's the pick here. But wide receivers, like we pulled it. You pulled Emmett Johnson up because running backs went way faster there, and it was weird because you said it was a wide receiver start 3 league.
Yeah, and
like running backs were pushed like up like 15, 20 picks. The back end ones were like I think that Tank Bigsby went before like Omar Cooper or something, and like it was a different thing. It's like, man, if you would have went double anchor on that, like I don't remember what you did, but double anchor in a situation like that has to feel great.
Yeah, I forgot all my picks, but I liked every pick I made, and it was cool because we got 25 rounds.
Yeah,
a little bit different, and I think I went tight end heavy at the very end because it was like 1 point tight end premium.
Yeah,
I ended up with like 6 tight ends.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
yeah. So it was tight end premium, and it was super flex.
Yeah,
as well. All right. Well, we are in the draft now. We got the 102. We have Megatron at the 3. We have Mufasa at the 7. We got Quill at the 8. We got Young Moolah at the 10. We got, is this Cade? Let me know if this is Cade here at the 11. Thanks everybody for popping in. Shamelessly plug myself every time, and I will say that every time. Shameless plug.
So this is a mystery. Who are you going to go with that number 2?
I mean, it's the one of the top 2, right? Like,
yeah.
If Chase goes at 1, which happens, it's Bijan. I know a lot of people are like, at this point, I mean, I guess like some people are just smoothing out their exposures, but some people do believe that it's Gibbs over Bijan. Somebody's going to be right in the end, but I don't think at this point it's like an objectively bad decision to do either one. I've been Bijan. I was Bijan last year. I'm Bijan this year. I'm like both teams, new offensive coordinators. There's just more other weapons on the Lions, but the Lions have had a consistently better offense as well. And I do like the RB2 on the Falcons a little more than the RB2 on the Lions. But I'm pretty positive that the Lions are going to draft a guy like a Katron Allen or a Jonah Coleman or an Emmett Johnson.
That'll be fun.
Like maybe even Mike Washington. Like I think that like nobody's really talking about them taking a round 3 running back. I think that they could be that surprise team in like round 3 that takes an RB. And I think that it would be an incredibly fun landing. Like they could just take Jadarian Price because there's talks that he may not go in round 2 and he may fall into round 3. Like I think that they're very, very live to take an RB in the round 3 or 4. Not sure what you think about that.
I mean, they could use it because I'm not a big Pacheco fan. I mean, he can step into that 30% role like Monty had.
Yeah.
But I could see like a Mike Washington. I think I would like him.
Yeah, I would love Mike Washington there, and it sucks because I don't want to do the Tootin thing again. Like the player that I liked at about pick 200 that gets steamed up to the 120s that like I don't feel great about, but I end up taking a bag because I'm doubling down like an idiot. Like that's what I did last year. We're not doing that this year. Now we will probably be at the field. Like I don't think Mike Washington has he has no vision. Like all of the actual football stuff doesn't look good, in my opinion. He's just a highway speed guy. But I could be wrong as well. Like I've been wrong on players plenty of times, and I will continue to be wrong on players sometimes. So, not that I'm trying to be wrong, but like in Hall of Fame writer, what's his Greg? Why can't I think of his name? Always Greg Kellogg. Awesome dude. We were on he was on Big Draft Energy show quite a bit with me. He said the best of us are going to be right 60% of the time in this. And that's pretty accurate, right? Like if you're right 60% of the time in fantasy football stuff, that's a pretty good margin. Because there's so much we don't know, like what's going on in the locker room, like is there synergy, like all of that kind of stuff. Like are these rookies picking things up or are they not? Like all you know are the clips you hear, right?
All right. Yeah, I want to see what you do with these next 2 picks, and then I'm going to take off.
Sounds good. Once again, thank you for the background music. Please give me Hampton. I'm not going to get Hampton, but like,
dude, how has he fallen this far?
I don't know, but I would absolutely love a Hampton team here. Yeah. And I do not like the McBride price. So like, we're going to end up getting we're going to do it though. I don't really have any McBride. I think this is my first share of McBride on Drafters. Like I do not like the price, but I'm glad you did Rice because I was going to go Nico or Rice there. To me, Rashid Rice moves up to the pick after Nico. That's where I'm at.
So even if they do draft another receiver early in the first, are you still going to be excited for Rice at that spot?
Yeah, it's early receivers death to Worthy, not death to Rice.
Yeah,
for this year, like it basically like if Carnell Tate ends up being a Kansas City Chief, I think Worthy probably ends up being a pick in like the 140s. And them re-signing Tyquan Thornton, who Mahomes actually had synergy with, unlike Worthy, like he didn't get paid, but like I think that will push him down quite a bit. Like, and they brought like whenever they wanted the deep shot, they specifically brought in Tyquan Thornton over Worthy It felt like this is just by feel watching the games. It kind of felt like that's what they were doing. And the underneath intermediates, like the underneath stuff's not what Carnal does anyway. Like if they bring in Lemon, I think Lemon and Rice's game are very, very similar. They both can play outside a little bit. They both are going to be awesome out of the slot. So I don't think Lemon fits them at all. And if they draft Lemon, I think it's bad for Lemon for this year. Like really bad. But Cardell Tate like perfectly complements what Kansas City needs. Like if I'm Kansas City, I'm probably trying to trade up to pick 7. Like if Jeremiah Love's not there at 7, I think I'm trying to I would be happy to try to trade away like trade our 3rd round pick for a 4th round pick back from Washington to move up those 2 spots, move up from 9 to 7, and then get I don't know what we'd give up. I think the chart would be a 4th next year and a swap from our 3rd to a 4th this year, something like that. I would be happy to do that, to get either Ruben Bain or first Carnal Tate. Those are the 2 picks that I want the most. And I feel like those are the 2 picks that go with 7 and 8. So, and that that's my take on Rashee Rice. Now we still have an entire 4 months. Number one, during this whole time, has he even went and served his jail sentence? He has up to 5 years to do it, but why wouldn't he do it this year? Right? Why wouldn't he just get it done? Because he's got to spend 30 days in jail at some point based on the agreement from before. But the more time that he's not in jail, the more time he has to get himself back in jail and back into trouble. So Rashee Rice, please go serve that sentence. Please go do that, sir. It would be great for all of us. Who
so
have drafted. Do what?
Well, what are you doing at this pick here?
Don't know. I don't think that the Montgomery price is wrong, but I don't love the price either. I don't have enough Travion. We're just going to take Travion.
He's got the talent. He just needs to snap.
I was going to take McLaurin there, but I have a ton of McLaurin here. I kind of like Evans. I don't know. I like all these receivers. We're going to go with Evans, though. I pull Rome up quite a bit. I think Rome's a really good pick. I think Christian Watson isn't getting I need to actually pull Watson up over here. That's what I needed to do. Because I like Watson, and I do think he's a slightly worse pick than some of these guys, but I don't he's gonna have those big spike weeks. And then drafters specifically, if you get multiple 25-point games, that's better than the consistency of a player like Evans sometimes, right? Depending on how many games you get. 30 days in jail is usually just 4 weekends, and they give you time served. I don't know how jail works, honestly. Drafters is full PPR. And it's also no bonuses. So you don't it's DraftKings without the bonuses and the scoring. But it's also marathon scoring. So it's total points throughout the season. Just so you are aware. And if you guys are here and you're live listening and you haven't subbed yet, if you could sub, that'd be fantastic. We got just as many watching on X as we do on YouTube right now. I just put the link in the chat. If you're at a spot where you could click that link, come over to the YouTube side and give me a sub. That would be fantastic. We finally hit 500. We're going to open up memberships and super chats here within the next week. I've decided that I want to like make sure I stay over 500. Like I want to get a few over, so like it doesn't pop up, and if somebody leaves, they're gone or whatever. I don't know how that works. So because people join, like I obviously gain, but like I don't know. Like I don't want to activate it and then have to redo it all either, right? So we're just gonna kind of wait until we're at like 506, 507 or whatever to activate the super chats, stuff like that. I'm not really that worried about it either. I'm just glad to be here, glad to lock myself into the day of 12 hours of stream as well. Like I want to do it. And just also like we're there, but like we're still like got a goal for a 24-hour live stream at 1,000 subs, at 1,000 subs. So Tom is awesome and also hates running backs. Just so you guys know, Tom is awesome, but he hates running backs. Running backs suck, says Tom. All right, so this is why I take McLaurin so much. Jaden Daniels falls all the time in these games, and it's wild. I don't know that I've taken Michael Wilson on this site yet. All right, so I'm gonna do the Arizona thing because I don't do it. We're gonna do the Arizona thing here. Where is the Marv guy? Is Tom is awesome. We're gonna see. Maybe they go full 0 RB here. I'm not sure. Jaden Daniels plus Lawrence there. That's interesting. I kind of. What do we want here? I'm gonna go ahead. Like we're gonna go full Arizona here.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
I do think it's a little thinner for full point. Like I think the massive stacks are a lot thinner for like season long total points because like if Michael Wilson is hitting, Trey McBride probably isn't like as heavy, right? So. But like, if they're ping ponging weeks, well, number one, if they're ping ponging weeks, like with the capital of the Arizona pick at 23, like if these two are ping ponging weeks and McBride just gets there every week, it's still fine. But that's going to require Arizona to have a much better offense this year than they did last year. But I haven't done an Arizona team. So I don't mind going all in on it. And like on the Bears, taking all of the players like feels a little like I've seen people do like they pull Loveland up to the third or Burden, then they take Loveland and then they take Rome and then Caleb. I think that's really thin to like be what you need to get first in total points. Like just by capital spent, like even if they're ping ponging weeks, like you basically don't have a fourth or fifth round. Like even if two of them are hitting every week, like you're cutting one of your first 5 picks out of your lineup, like for sure every week, right? So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't like that. But like with this, with the capital being round 2 and then 6 and 7, it still feels thin to me. I don't love it, but I'm not gonna make this like a thing I do all the time either.
All right, well, I'm gonna hop off. Appreciate you having me, man.
Hey, it was a great time. We tried to get you on a couple weeks ago. It didn't work out. You ended up being sick. So I wanted to shout out. And whenever the war room popped up again, I'm like, let's do it right this time. Let's
Oh yeah.
Because the first time I had Jamie on, we did one. I thought he was aware that I was going to pay for it and he was just going to be partner in crime, but he jumped in the lobby as well. We just drafted against each other. So, but it was a good time. But Yep. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
have a great day.
And if any of your listeners, if they do Dynasty, I do a Dynasty podcast every Wednesday over at the Fantasy Six Pack. So we're doing our rookie reviews. We did the running backs last week. We're doing the wide receivers this week, and then the tight ends the following. And then we're going to finish it off with the quarterbacks. We got some great guests coming on too. So check that out over at the Fantasy Six Pack.
Who you got going on over there?
Well, last week I had Grindberg. This week I got Biggs. And then Chev is for the tight ends. And then John Lobb, one of my favorite scouts. John Lobb is coming on for the quarterbacks.
Nice. Chev ended up running into some trouble. Like, he was supposed to be on my channel. I mean, I have to take Ricky here and push it, right?
Ricky Pearsall?
Yeah, because I got Evans, and he's got 2 quarterbacks. I'm going to do it. They're building in a smart way. We're going to try it. Because I need a wide receiver. So, like, I think in that specific... Like, normally I would have just taken Purdy there. But because they went double quarterback there, I felt pretty solid that they wouldn't take Brock Purdy. So, yeah, I love this. We got Evans.
Yeah, you got the Mike Evans, Pearsall. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. But yeah, that, like, I look forward to having Chef back on. He's awesome. It's pretty funny. Like we all talk to these different people, and we don't realize that we know the same people.
Yeah.
You know,
one big community, man.
Yeah, it really is. But thank you for popping on.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Good luck with the rest of your draft, and peace out.
Peace. All right, we are back to solo. Time to put the old logo up there. Now I will be more interactive with the chat. I guess FanSpeak member only is going on right now too. I forgot about that. I'm definitely going to pop in over there. Oh, that's right. We got a little bit of a value there on Ricky Pearsall. Feels really good. Yeah, we got 500. We're waiting to like get a few more. I was just talking about this. Like, I'm waiting to get a few more before I turn on super chats, and like I need to figure out exactly what I want to do with my memberships. Because I don't want to start the memberships and not have it matter. And I want to, I have some ideas with what I'll do with it, but I want to make sure I'm enough over that if somebody unsubs, that I don't like lose the super chats or whatever. And I don't know exactly how all that works. So I'll just kind of wait a few days to get that rolling. I thank you for the congratulations, and thank you, Bestball on Call as well. I've been very active, and I'm glad that people enjoy the content. Mostly, more than anything, I'm just glad that people enjoy listening, because I enjoy doing it more than anything else. Definitely enjoy doing this, which I don't make money at, more than going to my job, which I do make money at. I'm glad you notice. Yeah, I'm one of the only best ball streamers that transitioned and went to daily stuff as well. Like, I think Matic and Steve from FanSpeak, basically the only two that did both. Really, like, that's been like was basically daily streamers. So it feels good for sure to get to the point that people can actually support me, right? Now I just gotta lay out how I want that to happen is all. All right, so we're gonna try to get Brissett back. we should be pretty fine getting him there. I don't love the Gadsden price, but this is kind of a steal, right? I think we take Gadsden here. I don't know. Yeah, we're just going to take Gadsden and be done. Gadsden 122 feels pretty good. Like, take the value there. We took the value with Ricky Pearsall. The team right now, we have Brock Purdy, we have Bijan Robinson, Travion Henderson, Tyler Algier. Wide receivers, Nico, Evans, Michael Wilson, Pearsall, Concepcion. So we're very strong at wide receiver. We have Bijan. We have Trey McBride and Gadsden. Algier and Hendo are solid. This is probably going to be a 3-7-8-2. That's what I think that this is going to be, a 3-7-8-2. Assume, like, I don't know who my third quarterback's going to be. My third quarterback will probably be somebody naked. I mean, CJ Stroud, whenever I have Nico, literally never comes back. Never comes back. But if I can double tap those two quarterbacks, we are absolutely doing that at the next picks. And by the way, let's close out this poll. Worst holiday candy. Peeps, 36%. Cadbury egg, 10%. Candy corn, 33%. Peppermints, I didn't expect to be that high, but it's a 21%. So it's a pretty even poll, honestly. Bijan still can't lose Algier. Absolutely not. Like, now like they could both spike at the same time though, right? And it's fantastic. I give this new background song that Jamie, see what I tell you, Stroud always goes before ADP when I take Nico. I have like 18% Nico and I have like 2 shares with Stroud because he just goes way before ADP every time, like unstacked for no reason. I don't get it, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. But I really like this background music. I mean, honestly, I love all of them. But let's go to the crazy song. Now we just gotta hope we can even land Brissett, like, because everybody's going. Megatron has 3 already. B DeBall Danny here probably doesn't need one, and neither does K Jones. So I should be good to get Brissett, and I'm probably good to wrap around and take Bryce Young as well if I want. But I don't know if I want to do that. Or if I want to go Cam Ward here. I mean, I'm not even going to chance it. We're just going to take Jacoby here. So Tracy to me is a good pick. I kind of like Coleman now. A little bit. But the fall on, I think, who do I want? We're going to take Coleman. Get a little rookie upside here in this room. I could have went with Bryce Young, but having the double stacks with Evans and Pearsall and the Brissett stack with Algier, who doesn't catch passes, but McBride plus Michael Wilson. Like, if these offenses aren't hitting, like, the team's probably dead anyway. So pushing the last quarterback to like a Tua makes some sense. Let me turn that down one smidge. So, yeah, I like the team. It's not something I normally build. But taking the extra RB there, I think, makes some sense. And also, we're one like away. We're one like away from 40. That would be great to get to 40. Before the end of this stream. But yeah, we're vibing tonight. I can't believe that, like, if you didn't see the beginning, we did a war room and we got Kyron to fall back to I'll just show you the team real quick. Jamie was on. We got Kyron at 43. So we got a Jonathan Taylor, Kyron Williams, Malik Neighbors, Olave start. This team is fire. And then on the big board we got Jeremiah Love, Amon-Ra, McMillan, and Higgins fell back to 40. So we got some pretty fun starts over there on Underdog today. I mean, I don't plan on taking Kittle, but do I take Kittle at 167? I don't think I can, but I really want to. Like, it could easily hit my flex when it happens. If he is ready early in the season, I do have Brock Purdy as well. Makes me not like the Gadsden pick, but you running another draft tonight on Drafters? I might. I wasn't planning on it, but we'll see how I feel at the end of this. If you don't, I am, says Megatron. Fair. Do I want... Okay, Kittle does go. I'm just going to take... Do I take Emmett? Christian Kirk's all the way to 175? I'm going to take Emmett Johnson here. And then we're going to take a wide receiver, most likely. Let's go. I don't really want the gigantic, enormous San Francisco stack. Especially now that it kind of sounds like Ayuk is just going to be there still. We'll take the Brandon Ayuk swing. Just full on San Francisco onslaught, Brock Purdy to the moon. Maybe he gets moved, maybe he doesn't. Either way, it kind of works out. I forgot I was in front of you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were. You said that, and I was like, oh, yeah, he's at the one hole. I didn't look. No, you are in front of me. But, yeah, I was planning on stopping and going to the Fanspeak to watch them. We've also been live for 2 hours and got 0 subs, which is fine. Like, not that I don't want to service everybody, but I'll probably do another one. You guys ask. We got the 40 likes. Assuming we can get it to fill reasonably quick, I will do another. How's that sound? If we can get another draft to fill within like 3 to 4 minutes of being in the queue, we will do another draft. We're going to probably start doing a few more of these marathon streams too. whenever I get the memberships opened up and the super chats on, we'll probably be doing longer streams pretty often. Like, especially post draft. We'll be doing a lot of like 3 to 4 hour streams. Assuming I don't get roped into a whole bunch of overtime this year at work. It looks like it may be kind of a heavy overtime year. And if that happens, like days I work overtime, like I'll set up the stream for 4 p.m. Central, but I'll probably start setting up for like 4:10 Central Time, because I'll work 8 hours. I drive 45 minutes. It'd give me just enough time to jump in the shower and then jump on stream to be like 4:10 Central Time, which is perfectly fine. Because I'll have a snack on the way home or whatever. So Tua goes. That kind of sucks. But I was kind of hoping for Tua there. Jordan James, like, also feels incredibly replaceable. I think the Niners have 4 fourth-round picks. I think they either sit there, like, there's zero chance that they don't take a running back there or trade up for one in my eyes. We're doing Vidal again. The reason I went to 2 rookies there is because I like Vidal a lot to bring these 2 along. So we got Bijan, Travion, Algier, and Vidal to bring along the 2 rookies. That's how we layered that intentionally. Do I just take Mendoza here? I haven't selected Mendoza yet. We're going to do it. We're going to take Mendoza. That might be my first drafter share in the $3 mini of Mendoza. Let me go look at my exposures real quick. All right, these are my overall exposures. You're welcome. I've taken him twice in 66 drafts. My average ADP is 181. His ADP is 163, which like, I don't have the EV I do in the main. Like, my main EV is pretty nuts, except for Bernard and Theo Johnson I got railed on, and Pearsall a little bit, but I kind of basically for every 5 that I nailed, I had 1 that was bad. And those are all players over 16%. So actually, let's fact check what I said earlier about Nico. So I have 21% Nico, and I have 6% CJ Stroud. Like, I've been taking him at ADP as well, right? It's just that he never falls whenever I have Nico. Like, I guess his ADP is before that. Like, he has to fall a little. And it's not like the David Montgomery drafter's taking him either. It's just somebody backstack. And I'm not saying that backstacking Stroud is easy, because Jalen Noel's a good pick. Some people like Tank Dell. Dalton Schultz is a really good pick. So I don't hate the naked Stroud stuff. Like, I'm not shaming people for doing it. Definitely want Trey Tucker on this team. Definitely want that. Yeah, so Trey Tucker fits what I did there very well. If not, like, I don't think that they would be a Concepcion team. Like, Concepcion, like, if he somehow falls to the second round, absolutely. So what do I want here? We got Nico, we got Evans, Wilson, Pearsall, Concepcion, Ayuk. Done at quarterback. We got Bijan, Travion, Algier, Coleman, Emmett Johnson, Vidal. I know I was going to go. I know I said originally I was going to go 7. I think I'm good at stopping at those 6 and just going 9 receivers here. Oh, you just sent the instrumental? We could listen to it for the first time live. Let me add that right now. All right, so we do get Trey Tucker. And we're gonna take Antonio Williams on this team. All right, I have not heard this instrumental yet, so you guys get to hear it with me for the first time. We'll turn it up a little bit. I love this song, and I asked for the instrumental for it that he made. I could see the Raiders trading back into the first round. I mean, I could see that as well. All right, so I feel really good about this. We got Brock Purdy, Jacoby Brissett, Fernanda Mendoza. Running back, Bijan Robinson, not Brian Robinson. Travion Henderson, Tyler Algier, Jonah Coleman, Emmett Johnson, Kamani Vidal. Wide receiver, Nico, Evans, Wilson, Pearsall, Concepcion, Ayuk, Trey Tucker, Antonio Williams. Tight end, Trey McBride, or Rondé Gadsden. But yeah, I think I think this is like the perfect kind of vibe for background music too. All right. This is the kind of team I like Chris Bell on, right? We're deep. We have Nico, Evans, Wilson, Pearsall. I guess I kind of want some guaranteed touches more than anything else. Thank you, Chad. Also, you shout me out all the time. He just recently hit 500 too, I think like a month ago. So the community is growing. The community is awesome. It's a great community to be a part of for sure. Everybody's supportive of each other. We all just want the game to grow. Still need to lock down a time to get old Chad Candles on. We've been messaging. It's hard to lock down a time. Like, I'm free most mornings. I just have to set my alarm. If you ever need me on in the morning, that could work. And whatever day, like, as long as I don't have a guest scheduled, you're welcome on my channel whenever. So what do I want here? Somebody just messaged me something that I need to check on. Oh, nice. So if you're new to Drafters, by the way, oh man. let's go Tez Johnson here. So we're going to shameless plug for a minute. If you're new to Drafters, you can sign up using promo code WHO, capital H with the 2 little O's, just like the logo, for a 100% deposit match for up to $100. If you've been a member of Drafters, check your email. I have a promo code, and I think they don't always send it to everybody, but they usually send it to most. I have a promo code right now. We'll match 50% of your deposit for up to $50 in bonus funds. So you deposit 100, they give you a bonus 50. That is active. Check your email to see if you get the code or not. The person who messaged me, I got the same exact code as them, so I'm going to assume that it is a they did not get the same exact code. So you do need to check because the number was different. So we'll review these teams. We got a 3-6-9-2. Brock Purdy, Jacoby Brissett, Fernando Mendoza. Running backs, Bijan, Travion, Algier, Coleman, Emmett Johnson, Kamani Vidal. Wide receiver, Nico Evans, Michael Wilson, Ricky Pearsall, Casey Concepcion, Brandon Ayuk, Trey Tucker, Antonio Williams, Tez Johnson. Tight end, Trey McBride, Aronde Gadsden. I like my team. We got Young Moolah here at the 10. By the way, we'll wait till the next lobby fills and then we'll jump in. Young Moolah, we got a 3-7-8-2 here. We got Justin Herbert, Geno Smith, and Kirk Cousins. You're waiting on quarterback quite a bit. I think it's fine. I'm assuming you got the Breece Hall plus Garrett Wilson stack. You do. You got Kenneth Walker, Breece Hall, J.K. Dobbins, Brooks, Tyrone Tracy, Claiborne, and Jalen Wright. Fun RB room. Wide receiver, Garrett Wilson, Parker Washington, Alec Pierce, Quentin Johnston. So you're backstacking. You backstacked Justin Herbert, Jalen Coker, Trey Harris, Calvin Ridley, Chris Brazzell. That is also a fun room. I personally probably add another receiver to Wright, but I think Wright's a fun pick that I don't make. And then 2 tight ends, Brock Bowers, Isaiah Likely. That is a fun team for sure. We got Quill there. Never got an email from Drafters. From the support? I have to type in, I have to go to my mailbox, and up top I have to type in Drafters, and it shows up as Drafters support, just so you know. The last time they gave a code out, I didn't get one. This time I did. Yeah, I seen that. We're just going to wait. I'm going to review the teams. I got a couple of them to go through. We got a 3-6-8-3 here. We got Joe Burrow. We have Jordan Love. We have Tua. Running backs, we have McCaffrey, Javonte, Rico, Aaron Jones, Najee, and Gordon. That is more than enough. That is very strong at RB. And I personally, I'm a Ollie over Jalen Wright, but I think that preference is fine. Like whatever you want. Both of them are clickable. Wide receivers, London, T, Watson, Sutton, Jaden Higgins, Diggs, Kirk, Cooper Kupp. Very, very strong wide receiver. Like, you're guaranteeing some points there. You're trying to win at RB. And then you got Laporta, Andrews, and Taylor. Very fun team. We all know the Quill knows what she's doing. 3 top 50 finishes in the $2 last year out of only 40-some entrants. I think it's 43 entrants. Fantastic. So Mr. Mufasa here, we got a 3-6-8-3. Drake May, Malik Willis, Daniel Jones, running backs, Jonathan Taylor, Saquon Barkley, Chuba Hubbard, Tony Pollard, Brian Robinson, the other B-Rob, Malik Davis, wide receiver, A.J. Brown, Zay Flowers, Devontae Adams, Wandale, Josh Downs, Jalen Naylor, not Noel, Malik Washington, Jalen Tolbert, tight end, Juwan Johnson, Dalton Schultz, and Pat Fry. Also a fun team. So it is +2, but I've told everybody I'm going to wait until it fills. So we're going to do that. We'll go ahead and go over Megatron's team here. We got a 3-5-9-3. We got Caleb Williams, Jared Goff, Kyler Murray. With Wright, I'm betting either Achane is shut down or traded. That makes sense. I was going to draft another RB in the last round, but couldn't pass on Taylor there. Oh, yeah, Mason Taylor in the last round. You were going to add another RB. That RB room feels very good. Like, I mean, every position feels very good. And in the last round, you just want somebody who's going to get you points, right? And I think there's a high chance that Mason Taylor gets you points. All right, we got a 3-5-9-3 here. Caleb Williams, Jared Goff, Kyler Murray. Running backs, Amari Hampton, David Montgomery, Kyle Monangai, Jordan Mason, and Mike Washington. That's a serviceable room. I'm very, very jealous of the Hampton Chase start. I would have been absolutely ecstatic at Bijan Hampton. That did not happen. Congratulations here. You also got the Kittle fall. You got Jamar Chase, George Pickens, J-Mo with the stack, Travis Hunter, Adonai Mitchell, Jarnell Mooney, Zachariah Branch, Devontae Walker, and Jalen Noel. So you're attacking wide receiver with double anchor, basically double anchor with J-Mo for spike weeks, and then just a bag of people. I love it. Tyler Warren, George Kittle, and Gunnar Helm. Warren and Helm should be enough to get you to where Kittle's actually there. So that makes a lot of sense. It has to feel good. Yeah. I mean, I think all the teams that we drafted are all pretty strong. Let's look at how the I Hate RBs guy did. 2-8-7-3. So they did end up building correctly with it. Dart, Cam Ward, Jadarian Price, Rodriguez, Rashad White, Pacheco, Jordan James, Kamara, Katron, Trey Benson, Jefferson, Neighbors, McMillan, Igbuka, Waddle, Harrison, Tyson. So they actually went 7 in a row. Sadiq, Hawk, and Njoku. I don't love it, but like, I think the Tyson pick, like the Tyson pick needed to be a quarterback or a running back there. Like they probably would have, but Dowdle went. Quill stealing all the value there. But like, yeah, I did this. I've done this a couple times on drafters where I'm trying something different, and every round the value just dies right before you. So they just end up pulling up they pull up C-Rod because they wanted somebody, like they kind of needed to. It was either C-Rod or Mason. I probably would have went Mason, but like they had to go RB here, right? So what do you guys think of this new background music, by the way? What, you guys like it? You dislike it? I think it's fire. I mean, Jamie only does good work. And we're waiting on this to fill. As soon as that fills, we're going to pop in. It's been a while since it started. So this is probably going to fill by the end of this week as well, by the way, this $3 drafters. And we still have 26 watching, and we've got 44 likes. Thank you all for hitting the like button. If you're new, please hit the sub as well. We go live. We're going to go live every Sunday night at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. Every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, we go live 4 p.m. Central. We're going to start going live 4 p.m. Central on Tuesday after the draft. We do 2 p.m. Central right now. I do a show with Steve Schaup. We don't draft teams. All we do, we are in the next lobby, by the way. 9 more. But we break down a position or just talk something football related. It's not a draft show. It's a very good show. People seem to really like it. We're expanding that show. It's going to be like after the draft. It's going to start Monday nights. We're going to go, I think, 7 p.m. on Monday nights. We've locked down the time. 2 other people are going to join us. Haven't really released who it's going to be, but we'll probably do that this week. We'll probably say something. And it's just members of our community. 2 sharp drafters, so it will be a fun thing to do. But when that happens, I'm going to be live at 4 p.m. every day. Even though I have the 7 p.m. show, Mondays I'll probably just have a lighter show. I probably won't stream for 3 hours. I'll probably be like maybe a one and done a lot of weeks. But we will definitely be live 4 p.m. Central every day that we can. We are +8 on this drafters $3. Hopefully you all can pop in here. And as I said before, if you don't have an account over on Drafters, you can do what the Young Moolah just did and use my promo code. Promo code, which is the same as my logo, capital H, 2 little O's. 100% deposit match for up to $100. Also, I have a free Discord. It's linked in the descriptions down below. You're welcome to join. We talk about a lot of things there, like candies and stuff as well. Now, this is actually having trouble filling. I did say that if it takes a while to fill, I will probably back out. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, I still need to do. I'm going to go look right now to see where Underdog is. Oh, by the way, with the Megatron, look at your pick'ems. See if you have a free $5 pick'em ticket. It probably, like, the reload bonus probably only went to pick'em states because it came with a $5 pick'em ticket as well. So it's probably only the states that can do pick'ems that got the reload. All right, so the big board is 90, almost 94% now. I have 7 left. The war room is at 50%. And the bigger board, 92.5. I still have 1 to do. We're not going to do that today. Yeah, you're not in a pick'em state. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. We got a $5 pick'em. Quill actually said something about it earlier. I don't know if Quill realized that it comes with a deposit match too. Mine is $100. I get 50. I will definitely be putting another $100 on the site when I'm off stream. So I think we're committed to doing this right now. We've been here for a while. I'll post it in my Discord, see if we can bait out some people. Alex maxed. Coolers might be maxed. I wasn't planning on maxing this contest, but I'm not gonna be able to just based on lobbies at this point. Like, there's only a couple more. I've got 60 some done. But yeah, this has taken longer than expected. And I want to save my underdog drafts. Because I've only got 7, right? I mean, if you guys want, we could try to fill a DK $10 room instead. If you guys want to do that, we could try that if this isn't going to fill. Oh, it looks like a lobby probably just got done, so this might fill here pretty soon. Yeah, looks like another draft just like usually whenever a couple enter, it means another lobby ended. Maybe it was my shout in the Discord that helped out. So, all right, we're good. We're definitely gonna get this to fire. So, we were discussing Tyler Shuck earlier, but like his end of season doesn't look near like Bryce Young's did the year before, but it still looks solid. So we got the 107. CJ was in the last one. We got Megatron back. We got the KY at the 6. We got Rick Cruiser at the 8. We got Quill at the 9. We got Coolers, who is not Max, at the 10. We got Best Balls at the 11. Good luck, everybody. Shameless plug. Always. Always shameless plug. Did Quill did you change your picture? Was that the picture in the last lobby? In my mind, is that always what the picture's been? I'm gonna go look. No, that's the same picture. It looks different. I don't know. It just looked different for some reason. I love Cooler's underdog picks. Like it's so great. Like he doesn't support the goat horns on underdog, but he supported his goat. Like just the context of how funny that is great. You're using your underdog avatar that you don't use with the goat horns on the drafter site. Like it's just purely hilarious. We're gonna go Amon Ra. All right. Time for a little groove. Jonathan Taylor at 9 feels pretty awesome. Willie Mark 02 with the JSN bullishness. JSN at 2. I've seen some people get pulled up. JSN's usually not the guy. Like JSN is like consistently 4 through 6. It has to, right? I was 50-50 on Taylor versus Amon Ra. I'm just kind of, it's 50-50 on me getting an RB I like back. And I do think that Amon Ra is a fantastic pick right now. And Jefferson Cook feels fantastic too. Like it has to feel good. So it looks like we're not going to get one of them back. I mean, okay, we'll take Jeremiah Love, Amon-Ra. We will take that. Chase Brown gets pulled up with CeeDee Lamb there. Chase Brown's a player who's not paired on this side of the board like at all. So I like it. And at this point, it is kind of get weird season, right? Like if you're trying to build out some combos and stuff, if you've done a bunch of drafts, like Coolers did it by just taking players like Jefferson Cook in this contest is going to be pretty rare. In the main, it's going to be a little less rare. I wonder if Drafters is going to put out like a small $2 mini after this, like a 3,000 max $2 mini or something. Just to have something out there, because this is going to fill too. Like Drafters filling these contests feels awesome. For my only second combo, Jefferson Cook, definitely tough to get. In this contest or overall contest? This content specifically, yeah. I don't think I have it. I don't think I've got the Jefferson James Cook thing. I'm sure KY will do the thing. Oh no, the thing was done here by the guy who pulled up JSN. I mean, Jacobs and Olave are both absolute smashes for my team. I do think that Josh Allen is very, very hard to take in total points. So you take AJ Brown there. I'm going to take Olave. The slightly higher ADP. Yeah, Jacobs was a smash pick there as well. I wanted one of those two, and KY gave me the choice. I kind of wish that he didn't give me the choice, and he just let me have one. He takes AJ Brown instead, which I'm not saying is wrong. I personally like Olave Jacobs more than AJ. Coolers taking the Josh Allen James Cook stack there. I know that he's also not a big fan of Josh Allen in this contest, but having 0 is probably wrong as well. So I'll say it now, but the goal of the reason I took Olave over Jacobs is because I was hoping to get Javonte back. I don't have enough Javonte, number one. And number two, if I took Jacobs there, like, I think Jacobs plus Devonta Smith or Loveland, like, I kind of like the 2v2 of Olave plus getting Javonte there versus the 2v2 of like Jacobs plus like Loveland or Devonta Smith or Mike Evans or JMO or even Igbuka, right? So the 2v2 to me was much on, like, if I got Javonte specifically back, like, and if I didn't, I would have taken Bucky. Bucky doesn't get the boost for being full PPR on drafters as much. I get why KY didn't do it. You're building out a specific thing here, it looks like. I'll be curious to see if they go, like, see if they try to get to like push Hurts to 78 and to take Drake May at 67. Like there were some rumors that came out that like a bunch of NFL executives believe that AJ Brown's going to be traded now. I still just don't see why the Eagles would do it post draft. I don't see why they would do it, right? Like, but I'm also a believer that Sirianni's going to be on the hot seat. And if Sirianni's on the hot seat, I don't know why. Like, but Roseman's not going to be on the hot seat, and he's the one making the decisions. So there is that as well. I mean, we'll take Terry here every time. Like that's an easy click. We'll go ahead and queue up Jaden. We'll see if we get him back. Like we're gonna build this as easily as possible. If it happens, it happens. Now, like I say, if DeAndre Swift fell back, I would probably still take Swift over. If Scatabo fell back or Judkins fell back, we would talk differently. Looks like Coolers is getting different exposures. I know he's not real bullish on Scatabo, so definitely, I think he's definitely building a different team here. But yeah, we got Amon-Ra, Jeremiah Love, Chris Olave, Javonte, Terry McLaurin, and we're hoping. So let me know, Coolers, why did you do Garrett Wilson over DJ Moore? Is it because you just wanted the Allen Cook stack and not the DJ Moore stack? Do you already have the Cook, Josh Allen, DJ Moore stack? I'm assuming it's a. Like I'm just curious, like, and I do think that the DJ Moore price on this site is correct. When on Underdog, it is not, and I think when Bestball Mania launches, I think DJ Moore is going to go ahead of Mike Evans. Like I think he's going to go ahead. Like I think he's going to be up here in this Devonta Smith Igbuka tier. So you do just take Jalen Hurts. I was wondering if you take Hurts or if you were going to phantom stack AJ Brown there. You had no Allen Cook here and wasn't sure if three are the same. Yeah, that's something I've been talking about. Like, I don't know how high of ADP is too much investment into one offense, right? Like, I've been actively avoiding, and I don't even know if it's right, but I've been actively avoiding Jamar Chase plus Chase Brown teams, right? Like, I think it's pretty thin to hit. Now, you could just have a year like Miami had a couple years ago where Tyreek Hill, like it wouldn't matter what the ADP was, but Tyreek Hill plus Achane would have probably been elite, right? But that was the year Achane was cheap, so like it didn't really end up mattering because he was cheap. But yeah, I agree with this sentiment. I've not done the research to look, but it feels like it creates a really thin hit. Like, not that it couldn't hit, but it creates a thin path to success. So Amon-Ra, Olave, McLaurin. I do kind of like Chuba here. I've taken Algier a couple times today. So KY also likes Chuba there. I'm just going to pull Rico up to 79. I'm not trying to avoid Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh is going to be a pretty solid team all around this year. I think they're being underrated. Assuming that Rodgers gets there. All right. So the team right now, we got Jaden Daniels. We have Jeremiah Love for the Phantom stack. We have, which wasn't even intended, but it's there. Javonte Williams, Rico Dowdle, and then wide receivers Amon-Ra, Olave, and Terry McLaurin. Feels pretty good. Let's see what the people in the chat are doing. We got Quill here. You got a 2-4-1. Jonathan Taylor, Devon Achane. Wide receiver, T. Higgs, DJ Moore, Christian Watson, Jordan Tyson, Tyler Warren. The big bet on Indianapolis. I like it. We are about on the clock. I will probably take Dobbins if available. I haven't done this yet. Let's just secure the backfield there. I'm just going to secure the Pittsburgh backfield. I haven't done it yet. I don't think it's that bad. Round 7 and 8 to get a backfield that could be pretty good feels fine. This is the first time I've done this. We'll see how I end up liking it at the end of the stream. Let's look at KY's team. We have a 2-2-3-1. We got Jalen Hurts. We got Brock Purdy. You have Purdy stacked up with McCaffrey, Chuba Hubbard, AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, Devontae Adams, Trey McBride. So the Philadelphia double and the single here with the CMC. We'll see if he adds Kittle and a third tight end here. I would assume that that's the plan. We will see if that happens. Megatron here. We got a 1-4-3-0. The same build I have. Dak Prescott, Bucky Irving, Travion, Harvey, and Dobbin did the same thing I did as well. Jamar Chase, Drake London, George Pickens. Where do you get your ideas? Where do you get your ideas, sir? We could just make the big bet on, or do we go with Laporta? So Jared Goff got pulled up the board. I'm going to go ahead and take Laporta, though. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to be thin. Pretty thin at wide receiver. But we're going to run into the double anchor here with Olave and Brown. McLaurin's a pretty good third option. I definitely want a quarterback with this next pick. I want to we all know that I want Tyler Shuck, right? Any surprises that I want Tyler Shuck? Oh, none? Okay, got it. So the one hole pulls up Goff, which I like. I don't mind it with Jameson Williams there. But we're in the double stack now without Goff, which is probably a thinner bet overall to hit. But we have Jaden Daniels. Kyler, I would have debated on Kyler naked as well if Shuck ended up going. But Shuck does not. Double check, make sure I didn't take Devontae Adams. I did not. So the Puka drafter is about to get a falling Stafford when they have Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow. What do they do? Do they bite the bullet and take Stafford, or do they pass it? I think they're going to pass it. They even have Corum there. They're going to take another player, and then at 125, if I was them, I don't even know if I could do it at 125 with the capital that you spent round 5 and 6 capital on quarterback. It's not the room to have your quarterback fall, is it? Like, that has to feel bad. So I really want one of these 4 players to come back. I don't care which. I just really want one of those 4 to come back. I think that there's a pretty big drop off after those players. Omar Cooper went at 110 to Best Balls here. Congratulations, sir. You got Omar Cooper at 110. I don't love Jaden Higgins, but I do think that he should get a slight bump with the Tank Dell uncertainty as well. Casey Concepcion would be fantastic, but he ain't making it to me. We might just take another tight end if he doesn't fall. If one of these 2 don't fall. Like, this is exactly what I was talking about. Sometimes the room just doesn't play nice. Like, I didn't like Jalen McMillan and Cooper there. Like, I like the Jaden Higgins pick there. There's a pretty big drop off here. We'll just take Chris Rodriguez. Secure up that position. I do not like the wide receivers here. Like, Juwan Jennings goes way later than this. I'm not gonna chase it up. If I have to go 11 receivers, I have to go 11 receivers. Perfectly fine. In the next round, like, I would rather pull Juwan Johnson up to 138 than to take Juwan Jennings or Shaheed, right? So we're going to do what we have to do. We might just take a 6th RB as well. And go into... I don't know. A 6th RB is probably wrong. All of these wide or tight ends are going. So George Kittle does go at 134. We're gonna pull Juwan Johnson up, like I was saying. I think that that's the right move. We get the double stack here with Olave, Juwan Johnson, and Tyler Shuck. We have a single stack with Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin. We could stop at 2 tight ends, but we're probably going to go 3 tight ends. So it's probably going to be a 2, 5, 10, 3 team here. Probably 10 receivers. Even though we started St. Brown plus Olave, like, we definitely need to correlate spike weeks throughout. And being that we don't have another one by round 13, like, definitely need. I mean, we honestly might just take another tight end next round and then just wide receiver after wide receiver after wide receiver. If those 3 are gone, if those 4 are gone, that's what we're doing. We'll just end the draft with a line of receivers. So do I love this running back room? We got Love. We have Javonte Williams. We have both Pittsburgh backs. We have C-Rod. I think it's fine. I don't think it's great, but I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. All right, so we got looks like we finally going to get a wide receiver push back around. Finally. And I'm going to guess that Best Balls over here is going to start taking some RBs because they have the double anchor going. Then they took 6 receivers. Like, they took 4 receivers, 2 quarterbacks, then 2 receivers, and then they're building out tight end. So they're probably going to go, like, double running back here, I assume. I think Jawan Jennings is a really good pick here. I do think that the Commanders is a fairly likely target. Apparently, he's asking for just the same amount of money that the other guys got in free agency. And to be honest, like, he's a solid player, but he's not like a great player either. So, and like, it's not like he's been super healthy, right? Like, he's been solid when on the field, but he's also not been healthy. And if you can't stay healthy, like, the teams notice those things, right? So if he's asking for the $20 million range, which the report I seen, that was the rumor. That doesn't mean it's right or correct, but the report I seen was that. He's just like, everybody's just gonna laugh at him and move on, right? That's what I would do if I was a GM. I'd be like, no, you get like 12 and a half, maybe 14. And if you don't like it, we can discuss this in a month. We can just discuss this in a month whenever you haven't got any calls. All right, so we're going to take Andrews here. And we're going to be done at tight end. And we're just going to take these last 6 rounds or 5 rounds and just take receivers. I guess it'd be 6, wouldn't it? Yep, last 6 rounds receivers. We're shutting everything else off. We're only taking receiver. Team right now, Jaden Daniels, Tyler Shuck. Running backs, Jeremiah Love, Javonte Williams, the handcuffed Pittsburgh backfield, and then Chris Rodriguez. Wide receiver, Amon-Ra, Olave, McLaurin. Next one, Natel Jennings. Tight ends, Laporta, Jawan for the double stack, Mark Andrews. So we have the single stack here with McLaurin and Jaden Daniels, possibly Jeremiah Love and Jawan Jennings as well. But then we have the Juwan Johnson plus Olave, Tyler Shuck stack here. Feels pretty fun. There we go. I, Jeremiah, love this team, says Alex. Why aren't you in this draft with us, Alex? Oh, is it because you maxed a month ago? Is that why? It wasn't a month ago. It was like a week. It was like a week ago, though. It was. I mean, we could. Which route do we go here? Man, like, I'm honestly not a Brandon Ayuk bull. Like, not at all. I've taken him 2 or 3 times on stream today. It feels bad. Feels pretty bad. Let's see what everybody else is doing. We got coolers over here. We got Josh Allen, Kyler Murray, a 2.562. James Cook, Scatterbo, Quinshon Judkins, James Conner, Emmett Johnson. Very well-rounded running back room. Wide receivers, Jefferson, Wilson, Sutton, Pearsall, Quentin Johnston, Denzel Boston. Well-rounded there as well. Also well-rounded at tight end, Kincaid and Goddard. This is a pretty fun team. The I'm not scared of injury team at running back. You got literally Scatterbo, Judkins coming off injuries, and you have James Conner, who is always injured. So at least you're correlating. Then we got Quill here, 3.462. Jordan Love, Malik Willis, Jacoby Brissett, Taylor, Achan, Algier, Aaron Jones. I love those running. I love running back rooms like this. It just feels so comfortable. T. Higgins, DJ Moore, Christian Watson, Jordan Tyson, Rashid Shaheed, Darnell Mooney, Tyler Warren, and Chig Okonkwo. Yeah, we're just going to take Ryan Flournoy, top of the queue, and I like him. But yeah, Quill's got a solid team going there as well. 63 of those draft are rookie numbers. Got to pump those up. I didn't think it was going to fill this fast, honestly. Because we're, by the way, Alex, I'm not sure if you heard me earlier, if you were in here. Check your drafters email or check your email for drafters. If you got given a pick'em, you probably have a reload code as well. I got a 50% reload code for $100. Like I put in 100, I get $50 back for free. So check that if you are, yeah. But basically, like just go to Pick'ems. Look, if you have a Pick'em, like a free Pick'em slip, you should probably have a reload code. I think it went out to Pick'em states because Quill. I don't know if Quill got one. But Quill earlier said something about a promo about having a free pick'em. She didn't say anything about promo code, but then somebody else messaged me about a deposit match. So I looked, and it was on the same email. So if you're in a pick'em state, I would check. All right, what wide receiver do I want here? I kind of really like the Troy Franklin thing down here. Like, we're just trying to find people. Like, this is a Torrey Horton style of team, right? Like, we just need people that can spike. Like, I want Torrey Horton on this team. I mean, Sean Tucker's a pretty good pick down here. But I need to go all receiver, I think. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming out. We're gonna just go over my team. Like I've been kind of going through the teams as we're drafting. We got Megan. I'm gonna leave basically as soon as I go through my team at the end of the stream. I haven't ate since noon, since I got done grilling earlier today. 2663 here. Was it? Why is this? It looks so weird. There we go. All right. We got a 2663. We got Dak Prescott, Cam Ward, running back, Bucky Irving, Travion Henderson, RJ Harvey, J.K. Dobbins for the thing, Dylan Sampson, and Tajay Spears. Solid RB room. Wide receivers, Jamar Chase, Drake London, George Pickens, Jordan Addison, Casey Concepcion, Tesla. That's a fun little team, like a fun wide receiver room for sure. Gadsden, Stowers, and K. Dotton, very solid. You got the deposit as well. Sweet. Be sure to max that. Like, I know, like every time any of these sites give it, like Underdog screwed up last year and gave me a way too large promo. Like I couldn't. It's a 25% deposit match, up to $10,000. Like I could get $2,500 for free, but I don't have $10,000 sitting around to just add to Underdog. You know. So I put like $3,000 in, and worked off of that. And then, you know, I took some of the money back out but like definitely like everyone else was saying they got like the $1,000 match, the 250. I think they added a zero to mine on accident. You don't see anything in your email and you're in a pick'em state? Huh. I don't know about you. I always have to search drafters. I'm assuming you also checked your spam and all that too. So wide receiver, we got Amon-Ra, Olave, McLaurin, Juwan Jennings, Brandon Ayuk, Flournoy, Torrey Horton, Pat Bryant. I mean, I think we're pretty strong. Really? I think that's fine. Do I want to add another running back here? Do I want to add an Ollie Gordon? Or a Kyle Williams? Like, this is the kind of team, like, this is the exact kind of team I want a Chris Bell on. If I want some Chris Bell. We're actually like Elijah Surratt, like him running of 4.53 to me means that he's kind of mispriced at this point. I thought, like, not that it's a huge deal, but I thought that he needed to be like, I thought he was going to be under 4.6. I think it was him. I think he ran that. I said that for Jonah Coleman earlier too. Maybe I need to double check. Surratt Pro Day. So he had a 4.45 unofficial, which is crazy fast compared to what, like, his line was set at like 4.6, I believe. And then Jonah Coleman had a 4.53 at his pro day. Both of them way faster than we expected, or than I expected. Some people expected that, but I did not. So he is a guy I've been mixing in a little bit. But yeah, I've had a good time tonight. Definitely ready to eat. I'm definitely quite hungry. I want to thank everybody who came out. I want to thank everybody who hit the like. Also, if you subbed, I want to thank you as well. Or if you've subbed in the past or in the future, if you've subbed in the future, thank you. But I've had a good time tonight. I will be back on tomorrow. And tomorrow, of course, you take Savion Williams. You did the thing I was talking about the other day. We'll add Chris Bell to this one. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central, I will be on with Goofy Chicken. Look forward to doing that. That's going to be a fun draft. The man's new to Bestball streaming, but I look forward to having him on. I believe I will be the first person to have him on as a guest. But here's the team for tonight. We got a 2-5-10-3. We got Jay Daniels. We got Tyler Shuck. Running back, we have Jeremiah Love, Javonte Williams, Rico Dowdle, Jalen Warren, Chris Rodriguez. It's kind of thin, but like I think it's fine. Running back, Amon-Ra, Olave, McLaurin, Juwan Jennings, Brandon Ayuk, Flournoy, Horton, Pat Bryant, Elijah Surratt, and Chris Bell. Tight end, Laporta, Juwan Johnson, and Mark Andrews. I probably needed like the Pat Bryant or Torrey Horton pick to be one of the running backs. I do think that this ended up being too much value, like too much at wide receiver at the end. I give this like a B minus. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming out. Y'all have a great day. See you tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central. Peace.
Hey, we're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Taming souls indecent. Grinding drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains from late season voids. He's dropping all the flames. Bestball Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school RB stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who? Hey, thunder in the names, claiming all the kills, flames, names, games. Degen wrath of fuse, stone age torment remains. Bestball eternal, in remains infernal domain. Pterodactyl pigs screaming, came in chaos reigns. Fossil fury fuels the fire.